Yes, sir. Like, share, subscribe. Come on in. See, it's kind of, I find it very interesting across these little barrels of, talking sports and everything like that. And shout out to my boy Crunch. I kind of show some Crunch some love, but I honestly, this is why I like be getting on here and talking basketball with people who disrespects the game. Y'all totally disrespects the game. And if y'all don't know, subscribe to that boy Crunch TV. I was on TikTok just for a second just to see what's going on. And then, the disrespect that started, you know, try to put who, try to say Paul Gasol, that Jason Terry is better than Paul Gasol. Like, really? Are y'all really doing that? So then, this is what I did. This is what I did. I asked a simple question. Did y'all watch him in college? What do you have him rank at? Anybody that knows me knows I don't rank players. I don't rank players. It's disrespectful to the game. It's just disrespectful. Period. It's just disrespectful. Period. I can't sit there and talk basketball with people who want to use clutch clients talking points because that's all ESPN is anyway. It's clutch client talking points. The dudes be saying the same thing that they said. I'm gonna fuck you up. Yup, that's what they do. So it's all good, but it's 8:30 in the morning. I got time to talk to y'all here for a little bit. We're gonna talk about last night's playoff games and everything like that. Uh, so let's get to it. Because I watched both of the games last night. Because I have to watch the games to know what I'm talking about. And it was this what amazed me too. I just was thinking about this. It's amazing how the new generation has so much disrespect for the older generation. It's beyond me. The nigga gonna tell me why do you don't rank players? Because it's disrespectful. That's what it is. And how are you gonna talk about somebody that you ain't never seen before, that you ain't never watched before? They ain't even did your due diligence. They even do your homework. Hmm? You don't even do that. But you want to come over here and try to disrespect me. Like, oh, you sound dumb as hell, man. Man, you sound dumb, man. How come you don't have no list, man? Because it's disrespectful as fuck. Well, you have LeBron James right there, man. If you don't have LeBron, you don't have Robert, you don't have Jay Reed from Akron at number two or number one. You're a fucking hater. No, it's not. To me, his resume speaks for himself. But at the same time, I always said this about LeBron. For years, I always had him at the bottom, 9 or 10. Not even that. Because yes, he does. But anyway, let's talk about the Celtics for a minute. They choked last night. Hmm? I know my lady ain't gonna talk to me today because that's my baby's favorite team. Love you, lady. But what was that last night? Hmm? Hmm? What was that last night? Miami dominated the game from start to finish. They did. Oh yeah, let me put my theme music in the background for a second as I get everybody up in here. I got a couple of hours, you know, before I go to work. I just have to sign off on that. That's why I'm not going on there. Shout out to my boy Crunch TV though, man. My boy who like listened to Crunch. That my shout out to my boy in the East Coast. It was like, hey, Crunch is on, man. And I was like, man, I see him. I saw the capping that was going on, and he kicked some dude out, let me in. Of course, dudes want to try to jump in and try to tag team a nigga. But like I say, I've been doing that since the very beginning of YouTube. Dudes try to tag team me, try to move the goalposts. Dude gonna sit there and gonna try to pair Paul Gasol to Jason fucking Terry. It's disrespectful as fuck. It's disrespectful. And then the dude said, Kobe did not make the playoffs without Paul Gasol. And he already did that before you Paul even got there. Y'all don't remember? So y'all want to shit on all the great ones just to uplift somebody else. But don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. Oh, don't worry. Oh, don't worry. Cause y'all time is coming. Cause when that day comes, oh Lord, have mercy. Oh yeah, it's gonna come out. Y'all want to sit there and take a dump on all the great ones who really truly played the game just to uplift this nigga. I've been trying to tell y'all for years. Y'all can say I'm a hater. I'm not wishing that the bad on somebody, but whatever goes out in the dark always comes to the light. And one of my favorite scriptures in the Bible: you reap what you sow. That's either good things or bad things. I'm not paying attention to the chat. Salute to everybody who's in there. Hit that like button. We're just gonna talk about last night games and shout out to OKC. OKC looks different, y'all. It's so weird when I watch OKC because when I think about OKC, I think about James Harden, six man when he was coming off the bench. I think about KD. I think about Westbrook. Oh, what's that dude name? Tabo. What's that dude? Stephalosha or something like that. Then you had Jeff Green, and then you had Kendrick. Can't get enough of them golden Chris Perkins. Then you had uh, who else? I remember they had Derek Fisher at one particular time. But anyway, I'm happy for OKC and what they doing, man. Cause them boys got a squad, and everybody plays together. When a team play together, when a team play together as a team, they can beat anybody. That's how the San Antonio Spurs was back in the day. There was a team. There was an absolute team. I ain't gonna hold y'all too long, but let me turn my laptop on here so I can drop a link so I let my brothers and my sisters in. I got some. I talked to my homies last night. They said they're gonna be start joining the show here pretty soon. So women, that's gonna come up in here and give us some good basketball knowledge, some great basketball takes. You know what I'm saying? So we don't do that disrespect over here. We don't do that. It's just too much of that on the internet anyway. Y'all love the disrespect on people that are not even here. I know where y'all get it from. I know where y'all get it from. You get it from the people online. That's where you get it from. That's exactly where you get it from. You get it from the people online. That's totally where you get it from. Well, hold on. I ain't even had my cup up give yet. But that's on the horizon. But hold on. Let me get on this right quick. And then bring all the brothers up. If they come, they come. They don't, they don't. I go solo. I don't care. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, I can't. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Mike. And they had my boy too, Nick Collison. That's why I don't like going on TikTok and going on all of these other, you know, because these young kids total disrespect. They even had somebody in there that was older than me in there. He got up out of there. He was making great points, but at the same time, these young people ain't gonna listen. They really think LeBron James is really the gift and all they know at basketball. And it's way more than that. So if he end up getting swept again, then what happened? I ain't never seen a superstar. Oh yeah, LeBron played tonight too. That's why I like playing by the Lakers because you have to talk about him. Y'all always want to talk about Draymond Green, how he's this, how he's doing this and how he's doing that. But at the same time, He can sit there and disrespect, utterly disrespects refs. He don't get fined. He don't get teched up, but that be anybody else in the league. What would happen, y'all? I'm asking questions. What would happen? If that was anybody else in the league, what would happen? Hold on, y'all. Let me send them late to the homies so we get this thing started, man. Cause them boys had me hot, man. They had me hot. I'm like, y'all sit there disrespecting stuff that they don't even know, had never even seen, and will never ever will see, and won't even do their due diligence to even give respect. One thing I don't understand about y'all people that talk this dumb behind stuff is this. You really want me to respect a person that's cheating the game. You want me for all these years to respect this man? I don't respect him. He's not my freaking daddy, brother, sister, uncle, anything like that. I don't have to respect him, and y'all ain't gonna make me. Oh, but you sound dumb as hell. You gonna answer my question? No, answer my question. How the fuck can you compare Jason Terry to a fucking Paul Gasol? And then another thing, y'all like to shit on Kobe so much, but then at the same time, y'all don't even have y'all facts straight. That's why I can't go on all these different platforms and talk basketball and shit. Cause y'all niggas is dumb as fuck. I keep telling TikTok, keep on messing with me. I know y'all young dudes be trying to get me come over there for years. When I come on there, we bringing a whole man army. Y'all gonna sit down and y'all gonna listen to us. Y'all ain't gonna be sitting there talking about answering my question when the nigga can't even get his point out. No. Y'all always want somebody to answer you. But when somebody brings straight facts, y'all call us hate. Y'all say all this other dumb behind shit. Basketball is more than fucking LeBron James. And I've been said this. Y'all think basketball's all about this nigga. How this nigga so skilled when the nigga travels all the time? Don't you know he traveled the other night before he almost got there, and he offensed a foul his own Coach Klein teammate, but y'all the same niggas want to come in here and tell me that that's skill. Man, get the fuck out of here. That nigga ain't got no fucking skill. Only skill he have is the fucking referees. Yeah, I'm on one this morning, so I will not suggest you to come up in here if you don't know what the fuck you talking about. Yeah, y'all gotta stop all this disrespecting and shit. Cause you ain't gonna sit here tell me oh, he's a casual. with a nigga older than you? How can somebody older than you and know so much more stuff than you? You can't even answer the questions that I'm asking you, but then at the same time, you still want to be disrespectful. So you want me to take what you say seriously, but as soon as I make a point, oh, that's not being seriously, right? Is that where we're going at? Hmm? Is this what we're doing now? Hmm? This is what we're doing today. I'm telling y'all, y'all time is coming. Y'all like to take a dump on Kobe Bryant. Y'all like to sit there and talk about Allen Iverson, Paul Gasol, anybody who Kobe played with. But guess what? One day, the same people that's hyping up y'all favorite dude is going to be starting to make. They're going to have to start shitting on your dude. Uh huh. I just got all the tapes. I got all the tapes. I got everything. I got everything that's set aside just for this guy. My purpose of this stream is not to just talk about him, but when you talk about the Lakers, you have to talk about this nigga. You have to. The same dude that y'all said is the best. Oh, when I came back from 3-1 lead, that made me go. Yeah, I'm talking about that dude. The same dude who I say that was going to ruin the Lakers. The same time I sat there and said by the time he leave the Lakers are going to have no draft picks, no nothing. But you're a biggest hater, huh? That's one of the stupidest thing I ever heard. I'm like, dude, compare Jason Terry to Paul Gasol. Then the dude gonna sit here and gonna tell me, tell the people that's. Then I'm just sitting there like, how y'all can sit here and let this dumb shit go on? Kobe never made it to the playoffs without Paul Gasol. But he was already in the playoffs before Paul Gasol. You big dumbass nigga. It's always a clutch client talking point. It's all over here. They infected everywhere. The truth could come out about the nigga that ain't never. Oh, I ain't never cheat the game. Oh, I have a new show and everything. And it's supposed to be. And it's supposed to be talking about X's and O's. All I can hear is never a whole bunch of fucking excuses, just like your sorry ass fucking fans. I've been trying to tell y'all for years this shit was gonna go on, but y'all want to disrespect me. You want to disrespect my boy, my big bro, underrated, talking sideways to a nigga, and all this other dumbass shit. It's already got enough niggas always acting dumb and stupid anyway. You go on any platform on YouTube, that's all you majority see. Niggas cussing each other back and forth for shit like that. I ain't got time for that shit. I say what I'm going to say. If you don't like it, oh fucking well. But I know one thing: you ain't gonna never come on here and talk to me how you do in that other situation. I'm waiting. I gave y'all a bold opportunity. Bring your ass on TikTok and come to YouTube. I can't even go live on TikTok because they already know who the fuck I am. They know I stand on business. I got some brothers in here and I got some sisters here. We eat y'all asses up with the facts, the stone cold facts, the truth and nothing but the truth. Stop shitting on the great ones who really paved the way for this so-called chosen one to sit there and cheated the game and totally ruined the game. I think he ruined the game. I've been saying that. This ain't the first time. This ain't no hate. This is really facts. And tell me where I'm wrong at. Y'all hate KD so much, but then y'all at the same time, y'all pump this man up for doing it first. Like for real. Now how stupid is that? Oh yeah, we don't like KD. KD been doing super team. What has fucking LeBron James been doing? Y'all be contradicting, telling on yourselves all the time. He done the same fucking thing. Oh, now all of a sudden now the Denver Nuggets is a super team. Why? Because they drafted. This is another thing too. If a player drafted a player, if a team drafted a player, and they've been through that whole team through their whole entire career, and they end up making a great career out of themselves, or all stars, or multiple all stars, and shit like that, or whatever that case. That is not a fucking super team, you big dumbass idiot. What happened? This guy's got to be addressed. Stop shitting on shit that y'all don't know shit about. Because you come over here, talk that gangster shit how you were just talking on TikTok. I told you I was coming live. I know you gonna stay your ass over there and keep them lies. Stop lying on players that y'all ain't never fucking seen before. Don't even know what they went to college at. You don't even know what these players played overseas at. You don't even know who their coaches were or anything like that. So how the fuck are you gonna sit here and try to talk to me about something that I already know? Stop disrespecting legends, because guess what? Y'all favorite legend is gonna get shitted on too. But knowing y'all, y'all too much caught up in the sauce, huh? You're too much caught up in the sauce. So stop disrespecting the ones that are not here no more. The ones that I've never seen before. Y'all want to take a shit on Will Chamberlain? Don't you know how many records Will Chamberlain actually had compared to y'all favorite player, LeBron? Don't have this conversation with me, y'all. Y'all got to stop this shit. Y'all want to take a shit on Jerry West? How the hell Wilt Chamberlain and Jerry West is going to be a 10 player roster of the Boston Celtics, where even though they could start their bench, they had nothing but multi all stars and everything, because that was the beginning, remember? If you know your history, you know it. So that's why we don't come down on them like that, because people that really know the history, who the only one that does that? The media, who ruined the game. They ruin their talking points. Sports media fucking sucks now. Now it's all about, oh, he got the swag. He got this. Can he fucking stop somebody? Can he fucking lock up somebody on defense? Can he do this? Can he do that? Can he? Can he really lead a team? Can he not throw his teammates on the fucking bus? Hmm? Because all I hear from y'all is nothing but excuses and obligations. What's going on, y'all? Y'all can hold it down for me, man. I had to get that out right quick because these niggas be having me. Boy, I'm telling you, my boy. Shout out to Crunch TV though. He a youngster though, but he know his basketball though. Shout out to Crunch TV. That's his name on here, and that's his name on TikTok. I was on there. But dude won't try to disrespect me, act like I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Crush was trying to warn him like, dude, this dude knows his shit. But they don't give a fuck. Y'all some self entitled ass niggas. You don't want to go back and respect anybody. But y'all the same niggas who tell me I have to respect LeBron James. No, the fuck I don't. Because I told y'all everything he was gonna do to the Lakers. I was fucking right. He was gonna destroy it. And by the time he leaves, the Lakers ain't gonna have nothing to stand on. Do they have anything to stand on right now? Do they? I'm asking questions. Do they got something to stand on, anybody? Do they have something to stand on? Come over here and talk that gangster shit like y'all was talking. But y'all ain't gonna stay over there. Y'all don't want to get around niggas that really know this basketball history. And then not only that, we still respect players. We know everybody's not gonna win. We know that. We've been knowing that since we was kids. You play sports in any kind, rec league through high school, all kind of shit. It's a city league, anything. We knew everybody's not gonna win. It's only gonna be one champion. One. Now we in the era now we praising coming in second place. It's like how they praising Kayla Clark for coming in second place. And she's not. And she is absolutely not the leading scorer in college basketball history. That's another lie. But that's how it is, though. They pick and choose who they can have things, right? Let me give y'all a great example. Wilt Chamberlain didn't play his first 9 years in the league. None of the stats was even recorded or stats or anything like that. Then all of a sudden they go into his 10th season, all of a sudden then they want to stat there and start making stats up. Now imagine they counted stats the first 9 years. You think that triple double, which is overrated in this era because it's so easy to get in this era, is, huh? I'm done with my little run. Salute to my brothers, man. Salute Trey. Salute I hoop. Y'all go ahead and have it. Y'all gonna stop this disrespect. But like I continue to tell the A Crunch and my boy Crunch TV, bring them niggas over here. Tell them to stop that gangster shit over here. Tell them to come talk that same ass gangster shit that they were just talking on. Tell them to talk that shit over here. The real basketball mind. I can't sit there and talk basketball when you sit there want to disrespect players that play for my so-called favorite team. Y'all can't do that because we never did that. We never been. We never. We never. We never went off on Wesley Matthews Senior. We never went off on Adrian Branch. We never went off on Kurt Rambis. We ain't never went on. I could just continue to go on and don't go on. DJ Binga. We never went off on him. We didn't go off on Jordan Farmar. We didn't go off on Sausage Buick. We didn't go off on Shannon Brown.
Devin George.
Thank you, David George. Come on, we ain't never do that shit. It only started with your so-called fake ass king, nigga, and he ain't the king of shit.
Look, everybody know Luke Warren got dog walked by Paul Pierce. But didn't nobody say, get this bum out of here. Romanovic, this dude Luke Walton, they can't, man, Kobe can't stick Ray Allen and this nigga.
Hey, this is what got me started on the screen this morning, bro. Because I was all
It's the excuses for me, bro. Excuses got to leave the NBA. Excuses have to leave the NBA because they never were in the NBA.
No, they all started with Jay Reed. That's the only person having an excuse. This is where my stream started this morning, right? Shout out to Crunch TV. He from the East Coast. He knows his basketball shit, all that shit. Somebody got an echo. I hear TV or something. But anyway, there's a dude in there talking about, oh, Kobe Bryant. Oh, Kobe Bryant, he never made the playoffs without Paul Gasol. Nigga, what? Ain't nobody in here that's old enough that's going to check this nigga for what he's saying? Then he gonna try to compare Paul Gasol to a fucking Jason Terry. This is what I asked him. Did you ever see Jason Terry play? Did you rate players? No, you ain't gonna sit there and ask me a question when I ask you a question. See, that's what's wrong with y'all. When somebody asks you a question, then y'all want to come back with a question and you want me to answer you. It don't work that way. Yes, Kobe has made the playoffs before Paul Gasol, you big dummies. Y'all love taking the double Kobe Bryant, but don't worry. Don't worry. Your time is coming. Y'all favorite players gonna do.
I don't care. I don't care what nobody say. We will never. You cannot say it's true or not because it never has happened. You never seen Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Tracy McGrady, Allen Iverson, Vince Carter, Steve Nash. You never seen none of them at this age play with a fucking young ass beast like Anthony Davis. And you can't say if Kobe had AD, he'd be getting whooped. No, we don't know that. Never had it. They didn't do all the things they're doing for LeBron at this age for Kobe. They didn't do that. They didn't do all the things for those other players at those ages. When Mike came back in, that was Mike. You don't think he could have just said, hey, go get that boy Tim Duncan or Kevin Garnett. He didn't do it that way. Then y'all can judge it the same. LeBron is losing, barely not even making the playoffs with a top 10 all-star superstar player, bro. Now all of a sudden, too, see, they're going to hype up the USA team. All of a sudden, when this nigga was in his prime, y'all didn't hype up his USA teams that he wanted to go and join and group up with. Why? Because he's getting his ass kicked. Till Kobe came and saved the day. Now you want to go over there, Steph going, AD going. LeBron never going nowhere by himself and trying to change the culture. And if he do change the culture, he's going to change it for the worse, bro. It's time for people to just tell the truth. LeBron ain't impactful like that, bro. His stats really never been impactful. He always had other 2 stars and a nice role playing supporting bench. And people got to notice his role players are in the top 10 of their position. He didn't go and get any 3-point shooter. He was going to get like a top 10, top 15 3-point shooter in the league of 400 players.
He always had that. A lot of people don't understand that, but then this is the thing. But we ain't gonna get into that.
Birdman, one of the best blockers, rim protectors in his division, like in his position. I mean, that's what he was going to get. Shane Battier, one of the best defensive men at his position. He wasn't going to get bum ass role players. This nigga impact on the game, he has never been able to show his impact. His impact on the game is going to get everybody. See, LeBron is like a damn general, and that's it. He's a general. He sits back in the office, calls out these plays, that plays, this play, but get all the credit. But we the niggas on the fields, niggas doing all the shit. That nigga never wanted it easy, and it never has been easy. What we seeing that's going on in the Western Conference, this would have been happening to him way earlier in his career if he wasn't in the East. I mean, you can't deal with the no Kobe, no Dirk, no Tim Duncan, no KG, none of those niggas back in the days that held that West down. You got Joker, who everybody used to laugh at and giggle at, and Steph Curry, niggas like that, and all these young niggas, Anthony Edwards. You can't get past these young niggas, so-called GOAT. You can't win a playoff series, so-called GOAT, but you can win a play-in game, huh? Get out of here. Nigga can't win a playoff series, but a nigga can win a play-in game. So they need to make. So basically, they saying. They need to make they gonna make the NBA like the NFL, huh? 1 game put out, huh? Because that's what this nigga need.
He shouldn't even be in there at all, bro. I'm just keeping it real.
Bro. He didn't make the playoffs, bro. I'm sorry. I don't like this play-in. The play-in ain't nothing but basically trying to give a loser another chance to win.
Not only that, Trey, let's just take it back, right? This is the reason why I came on the street today. I wasn't even couldn't get on today. But I was on there. Shout out to my boy Crunch. I got nothing against Crunch because Crunch knows basketball. But I don't talk how everybody else there talk, right? They gonna start disrespecting Kobe Bryant, talking about, oh, what was Kobe Bryant? Kobe Bryant never made the playoffs without Paul Gasol. Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did. Like, what are y'all talking
about? How y'all think y'all got the shot over 4 people against Phoenix? Y'all didn't see Paul Gasol out there. What the hell wrong with y'all?
That's the thing, though. And then I saw it to the OG.
Kobe made the playoffs. Kobe made the playoffs too. He had 3 years, like you could say, a span of no Paul. Right, first year no playoffs, second year playoffs, third year playoffs, next year Paul Gasol.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a disrespect that Kobe Bryant get. And then this young dude was sitting there talking about Jason Terry to Paul Gasol. Dude, then I sat there told us like, how you ever? I said, okay, I'm going to answer your question, but answer me this though first. He said, go ahead. I said, did you watch him play in high school? Did you watch him play in college? Huh? What that got to do with it? It has a lot to do with it. So how the fuck he going to sit there and talk about Jason Terry, who pumped out LeBron James you talking about the same Jason Terry that came with a tattoo before the season even started and say they was going to win the championship? That dude didn't have no answer. You're a fucking hater. Then they're gonna say, well, you have LeBron James ranked. Dude, stop. I don't rank players. I don't. Anybody that knows me, I don't. But you ain't gonna sit here and disrespect the legends of this game who did not have the freedom of movement like these players do today. Because the players back then, I'm glad I was born back then. Because this is a sucker era, in my opinion. It's always an excuse. And shout out to those who's really trying to get it done. Let's talk about the games last night, though. How you felt about Boston losing last night, and how you felt like OKC I think OKC is
I
better
feel
than the
like
Bucks
people.
again.
I feel like people jump to conclusions. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like people got to calm down. Oh, and to shout out to my niggas who also jump to those conclusions. Number love, but y'all know I'm gonna always speak my mind on what I think. Knock it off. Remember when Allen Iverson beat the Lakers? Did everybody say, "Oh, the Lakers shot they frauds"? Oh no! Oh, calm down. You get to lose a game. That's why it's series. It's called a series. One game lost don't mean you're a fraud. We lost. Something happened. Well, I don't know, nigga. I smoked the blunt before the game. I don't know. But just because a team lose and you think they supposed to sweep a team because you think they should sweep, that don't mean that they're frauds because they lose a game. The Lakers then lost games. I done seen championship teams lose a game, and all of a sudden now in this generation, if you lose one game, if people think you're a championship team and you lose to a team one game in the playoffs, they be like, "Oh, these niggas is frauds. These niggas fake. They ain't got it." What the fuck? Cause we lost one game, bro. So I don't think nothing from that Boston game losing. They lost. Shit, I think if you think they're gonna lose the series because of that, no, they're gonna win the series, man. They're gonna advance. They lost a game. Maybe sometimes teams come in the first game and be so easy, they be like, shit, we ain't gotta go hard on these niggas. They come in the next game and be like, we gonna pump, we gonna play basketball, but we ain't gonna dog these niggas. And that team fuck around and win because you played with them a little bit.
Not only that, let's go back to game one. Miami was starting feeling confidence when they struck the lead down in that fourth quarter. You know what I'm saying? Boston they took it off. Yes, Jason. What's his name? Jaylen Brown was balling last night. He was. He was. He was. Especially in that third quarter,
Mhm.
he was balling. But at the same time, honestly, let's just keep it real. Miami dominated that game from the beginning all the way to the fucking end. When you let a
That's a good
team,
team. That's a good team. That's a good team. That's a good team.
hmm
People forget Miami is a good team. That is a good team. Jimmy Butler does not have half of the skills that a lot of players in the league have. He has way more heart
he
than a
didn't
lot of
even
them,
play.
but he don't have the skill that they have, and he ain't making that team like that. That team is good. That is a good team. And Boston, we know Boston got like mental lapses. They'll have a mental lapse. But they're
hmm
not going to lose this series to Miami. I don't know. No,
I don't
it's
see
not.
it. No, yeah,
That's
they
not going to
lost
happen.
this
You know what
game.
I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying, but let's not
No,
get
I
so
think
caught up because they didn't won 60 something games. They can lose. Let's not feel, oh, Jimmy Butler ain't. So what? LeBron wasn't there. Y'all hype him up, and the Lakers was winning against major teams. Boston against him. Y'all going to say, we what? Now we a championship team because we beat them? Hell no. So they're not. So they don't lose being a championship team because they lost. Beating a team one time and they're a championship team don't make you an automatic championship team. And losing to a team that ain't looked at as a championship team don't mean you are no longer one. People are
hmm
over exaggerating because Jimmy Butler ain't even playing and they lost. Well, maybe that's why they lost. Maybe they really looked at it like, maybe we can just walk through this shit. Jimmy ain't here and they fucked up. Now, watch the next game. Now they're not going to play. Now they're going to say, let's get these dudes out the fucking way. That happens sometime. I done seen it. I done seen it. I done seen multiple teams. It ain't got to be just a team that I like. I done seen multiple championship teams going to a playoff uh, series and lose to a team that you be like, they were supposed to sweep these dudes. They don't even supposed to be a 4-1, a gentleman sweep. They're supposed to sweep them. And nobody was down on that team. You just said they lost. So that's why I think people just jump to conclusions like early doubt. Like, I don't know if it's want to make drama. I don't know what it is, but I know just because a team loses one game, that don't mean that they ain't got what it take. That's a learning. You gonna learn some things too on your way to the championship. What you think about Philly, man? I actually think I'm actually gonna carry them through this one, but they're gonna probably win this first round. But I think they're gonna get put out in the next one. They're not gonna do nothing. Joel Embiid, I don't have faith with a hurt Joel Embiid. I better got faith with a healthy Joel. Be honest.
Hmm.
He ain't showed me nothing begging for MVP. I ain't never seen players beg for MVPs and shit in this generation like they doing all that shit. You got your championship. Your championship was the MVP, right? That's what you wanted, right? I thought Joel. I ain't gonna lie. I'm disappointed in Joel, and I'm not saying this has nothing to do with his skill, right? I'm not saying he's weak or nothing. I'm saying with everything that he's blessed with, he's underachieving. He has not taken over. That year when Kawhi Leonard beat him and I seen him crying, I thought that nigga was gonna take it personal for the rest of his career. I thought when I seen him cry, he got it. He got a chip on his shoulder that he needed. Like, these niggas hurt me. I don't know no grown ass man that when something happens to him and it brings tears in his eye, it don't build him to go harder. And I don't see that. I don't see it with Joel. Joel, he is not the leader. He can be, you know, there's some dudes that's leaders, like when it comes to the game. Like, yeah, you could play better than me, but you ain't the leader when it comes to making everybody believe in we can beat this team. You're not a motivational, like, you're not all around leader. You only can lead as in give me the ball, I got a better chance of scoring. That's not being a leader. A leader, it takes a little bit more to be that leader on the court. In sports, when you're the leader, that team takes your identity, right? Your DNA,
exactly.
Right? So if they're taking his DNA, that means they're playing soft to me. They're going to be a little softish. They're not going to go as hard because you're goofy. You're running down the court, you throwing up 3-point signs and making a little bull twerking and shit, doing all that stupid tall ass 7-foot nigga twerking, dancing, thinking it's funny. I don't want no leader like that. I don't want a leader like that. I want a leader like, see, and that's why Miami do what they do, because they don't got a leader that's a punk, that's a playing around. They look at Jimmy, they scared to do a joke. They scared to dance on the court after a three, because Jimmy like, what the fuck is you doing? We didn't win yet.
Shout out to Jimmy Butler, though, too, because he told Tyler Hero, just go out there and ball out. And that's what they did last night.
Yeah, that's the leader you want. Like, how can you really take it serious, bro? Just think about it. The dudes who are like that in the league, like Steph Curry, he's not the motivation. He's not the get your feelings though. Like, he go out there ball, he go out there hit the threes and all that. But he's not over there in the corner. When you looking over there at the huddle, he's not over there talking, slamming down the towel like, come on, man, and whoop. No, that's Draymond Green doing that. So you can obviously see who's that for. Who does that for Joel? Who does that for Kevin Durant? See, these niggas need players like that. Kevin Durant is not a leader. He is an assassin. You go out here on the court and you assassinate people. But I am the guy that motivates everybody to support you. You need a great. KD showed us a long time ago. I need a great support system to win championships. Not a mediocre. I need a great one. And he had a great one in Golden State. And ever since he ain't had a great one, he ain't ever been looking great again.
Not at all.
And that's the same thing with Joel. When he gets a great supporting system, he's going to look awesome. But he don't have that. He don't have it. He got a grip of knuckleheads who look at him as the leader. So they doing what you do. Joel Embiid wants a leader over there. Like, you could tell some niggas y'all look at me as the leader, but I want somebody to lead me. That's KD, Joel Embiid, like certain niggas, AD. Those niggas, they got leader skills, but they don't got leader mentality. See, Kobe had leader skills and the mentality. Mike had leader skills and the mentality. Magic had leader skills and the mentality. Tim Duncan, leader skills and the mentality. Like, you got to have those. And if you don't have those, you have to go get the other guy who got the other shit.
There's levels to this, man. Me and you always been, shout out to you and shout out to everybody. Shout out to Tigger. This Lion Dance basketball community, man. We having fun today. We just keeping it real, man. I'm so sick and tired of y'all want to disrespect players that really did it. That really paved the way for these players. You know what I'm saying? To be,
what is it? Physical? Is it physical, right now, big bro?
At the same time, these players did not go through the same rules. You know what I'm saying? Hey, let me ask my twin. What's up, Maz? Let me ask you a question.
Good morning, fellas. Trey, T. Price.
What up with it, Maz?
What up, big dog? I think Boston's still going to win this series. That's just my opinion. I think they still are going to win this series. But how did you feel about last night's game between them and the Heat and the OKC and New Orleans Pelicans? Now, let me just get mine out the way about the Pelicans. This would be a great series if Zion was playing, but we don't have Zion. You know what I'm saying? But I still think OKC is going to win that series as well. But how you feel about the two series that you seen last night?
I'll touch on it. Yeah, I'll touch on OKC and the Pels real quick. I do agree with Zion. It would be a different series because he provides a level of physicality
Right.
and and rim pressure, attacking the rim that they just don't have without him. Listen, as good as CJ and Brandon are, they don't play winning basketball. I'm sorry. Any team that CJ McCollum's on and he handles a rock in any capacity, you're going to lose. And so he's just not a winning player. Plays no defense, and it trickles down to the rest of the crew. I like Brandon Ingram a lot. I think his defense needs to get better as well.
Yeah,
But
his
Brandon,
defense definitely got to get better. I
yeah,
agree.
but Brandon is a mid-range sniper, and with him, when he has it going, he has it going. When he doesn't, he doesn't. And
Nice,
unfortunately,
nice, Robin. That shows you some Batman stuff sometimes.
yes, and unfortunately, he doesn't have anything else in his package as far as impactful attributes other than scoring. He ain't no good rebounder like that. He ain't no good playmaker, and so when
Yep.
he's not making shots, I'm not sure what else he can contribute to a winning team. So OKC's young, youthful. They can run, they can shoot it well, and so I think at best this is a 5-game series. I see Pills might get one at home, maybe game 3, maybe game 4. I don't know, but
You're
this
right.
is fair to me. Without Zion, no chance.
You're
Now,
right. You're right. I just want to touch on that. Not to cut you off, bro. You're right. He does got to go to at least another level, as in having a chance to reach that real for sure all-star level. You're right, bro. He has to focus on defense, bro. You can score the bucket, Brandon.
right.
You have to learn how to stop another scorer because that's who you're usually guarding.
And not just that, Trey. I mean, the dude's like damn near 6'9", 6'8".
Damn near baby KD. Damn near
Right.
baby KD.
Right. He has the body style. He has the length to be that. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah. Now,
The
this
most
Boston,
dangerous KD I ever seen was a
Bro,
defensive
I'm telling you,
KD, man, in OKC. I mean, in Golden State when they made his ass play some defense.
yeah. And even, listen, when I give Brandon credit for being a mid-range sniper and a mid-range king, even then, there's some flaws in that because, once he takes that dribble and he puts his head down, he's not looking to pass. He's looking to get to the spot and shoot. And
That's
so
true.
the defense plays him for that. See, what makes certain scorers elite is it is when I can get into my cadence and get to my spot, but you don't know if I'm going to shoot or pass. So now
Yeah.
you have to play me in different ways. With Brandon, like if he goes to his left or right,
And he don't have different releases. To me, his ball is damn near always blocked. His shot is very nicely contested. He don't have good spacing. He don't know how to create space too much.
yeah. So he's predictable on offense. As good as he is, I think he's predictable, and so it just is what it is. Now, this Boston Miami game last night, I'm going to put it in simple terms, Trey and T Price. This is my opinion. If Jimmy's not playing and you're the Boston Celtics,
Mm-hmm.
why are you overreacting to role players' dribble penetration for leaving them wide open, right? The fucking Heat last night, Trey, made 23 threes, right? And that came off of
Mhm.
guy with the basketball. I'm dribbling into the fucking where I'm going, right? And the fucking weak side guy comes and helps off a little bit and cheats. Boom, kick out. Why are you doing
That's that, and that's what bothers me with certain teams, right? You can't,
It's
to
crazy.
me, you can't do that with a team. And I'm not saying they are great. They are a good team. I'm gonna leave it at the G. They're a good team, right? A
Right.
good team that's greatly coached. They don't have their star. That's dangerous for a team that feel like we're superior. You're gonna come in there and kind of have some lapses. I feel like feeling like, oh, they don't got their star. Oh, what we really worrying about? Y'all not playing everything up to like you could. I done seen this multiple years. It's a playoff series, 7 game. You lose a game, you learn from it. That's what you're supposed to do. I don't feel like they're going to lose it. I see a lot of to me, it's outrageous, like headlines. Oh, they're fraud. Stop it. Pump your brakes. They're not frauds because they lost a game. They played around. They fucked up, whatever you want to say. They made some mental lapses. They played with the wrong team. You don't play with a team that has been to the finals 2 times in this decade.
But let
And
me
not only
tell you
that,
why I
and
said
not
what I
only
said,
that,
though.
they also played them
Oh,
the
T, my
last
bad.
3 seasons, right? This is like the
Yeah.
third time they played each other in a row.
They're very, very familiar with you guys. Very.
They're very
That's
familiar with them, and salute underrated, but
Salute.
salute to everybody on here because I wasn't even gonna do a stream today, But shout out to Crunch TV. He a young guy, and this dude was just straight lying. So I had to come in here and try to check him. Then they always going to sum out. Well, what was Kobe Bryant? Kobe Bryant never made the playoffs without Paul Gasol. I'm like, dude, like, did you know anything about Jason Terry? Did you know what college did he go to? You know what high school he went to? What that
Right.
got to mean? It means everything what I'm trying to say. But you know how they doing it, dude. They want to move the goalpost, try to disc on somebody else, and then I don't get that. You know why I get it? I know why y'all do that, because ESPN cuts clients. That's all they fucking do. They talk about somebody else to beat up somebody else. So this is why y'all do that. But like I said, y'all ain't gonna come over here to this YouTube streets and talk that shit.
Yeah, but to get back to that series to the Miami, they like you said, to add on, they very familiar. That's a good team. They do know how to they know how to play their brand of basketball. They know how to play the basketball against y'all. They're missing their star, but that don't mean that they don't have good scouts on you guys. They're familiar. Like I said, you can't go in there and play them. But I do believe that Boston will win this series. I don't think they're gonna lose another game in this series. I think that woke them all the way up. They put some hot water on their face.
So before Grinder goes, I just got because I want to explain why I said what I said, Trayvon. The reason why I said that Boston's overhelping too much on dribble penetration is because the Celtics have 3 guys, maybe 4, who play defense. You got Jason Tatum, Drew, and you got Derek White.
Should be able to stop somebody by himself without the help.
There's no fucking need to fucking cheat off your man when you got 4 guys who you deem play defense. Listen,
that's that lazy. Lazy. I done did it, bro. I done played against a dude. I'm sticking a dude thinking that he garbage, and he really is. And he done made 2 shots because I don't really give a fuck about you.
Let's get back.
Like I'm being honest. That's really how it goes, and that's how I see it. And I'm not saying you're supposed to be like that. You shouldn't. If a dude's on that court, you got to get on his ass. But I do understand when you think the level of your competition is not there, you kind of have a lapse, and you don't. I want to say respect them as you should. And the next thing you know, the game then got away from it.
But you got to make these guys make tough shots over contested.
Yes, you have to make them a shooting team. You have to. No drive. Y'all don't got Jimmy. Jimmy is y'all driver. He's the break down the defense really guy and getting here post game back to the basket. You right on that. That's what I'm saying. Y'all lapsing on this team.
There's no reason in hell Boston should be in a scramble defensive mode versus team. There's no way in hell that the Heat should be inside your paint and all of a sudden you're scrambling, rotating on defense against this team, right? Make these dudes make tough shots over contested hands. You stay home with the shooters, and guess what? If fucking Tyler goes off for 60, beating Derek White 1-on-1, you take your cap, go home. You feel me? So
do you think it's a gentleman's sweep? You think it's a gentleman's sweep from here on out, though, even though they lost?
Listen, man. You can't give Heat confidence. I think Heat has confidence. And I don't know if Joe Mazzulla and the Celtics are going to continue to fucking overreact on role players dribbling and cheating off their guy, bro. This is going to be a long series. So I don't know. I don't trust Joe Mazzulla to make any adjustments, bro, because it's almost like this is a copycat fucking league. Just because every other team helps like that doesn't mean that you have to do that, bro. Like, stay in your principle defensively, your defensive principles, and fucking man up and guard 1-on-1. Bro, over helping on defense. Come on, Grinder. Just real quick, bro. The over helping and the overreacting on dribble penetration, bro, is killing our league, bro. I've never seen so many wide open corner threes and fucking 3-point shots just in general, bro. There's better defense in college basketball right now. This is crazy. Nobody plays one-on-one defense no more, let alone against his role-playing ass. Listen, bro, Heat will win another game or two. Watch. At least one more game.
Okay. Unrated.
No, I would say this, that when I was talking to overhead, I'll shout out to Mr. Mars and Brother Trey, peace to y'all and your families. Nice seeing
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, same to you, man. Same to you.
And so for me is when I talk to overhead, and Trey, you've been up here. I've been up here. It gets to right now that on my channel, I'm gonna have more basketball talks and more sports talks, and I'm gonna invite brothers. I'm gonna invite more brothers. I am. I'm a head pick.
You need that shit, bro. They need to learn.
You come to my channel, I'm cooking your motherfuckers. Y'all never see a 50, I'll be 58 in June. You never see a 58-year-old gonna cook your motherfucking so good. I'ma send me your soul back. It ain't gonna be sad. It's gonna be so sad to y'all because it's gotta be real heads talk about real sports, real heads that live it, that seen it. Y'all don't understand the history that us brothers right here and a few others had we seen, had we studied. Motherfuckers went to games. Motherfuckers don't understand. Y'all motherfuckers don't know. With the games. Motherfuckers playing a fucking tournament. Motherfucker play semi-pro. Fuck, what is y'all talking about? And y'all motherfuckers still want to talk about tuna fish. I'm not a seafood lover. I'm not a seafood. We eat filet, we eat steak, we eat good here because we earned it. Y'all motherfuckers eat crackers.
Vienna sausages and crackers.
We eat crackers. We cook. Do you get what I'm saying?
Hey, Maz, we're gonna take you back, Maz, because you know we grew up in the military. They be eating them MREs.
Right, right. So this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Man. That brother O'Hay, people say, yo, big bro, you gotta bring it back. I am gonna bring it back. It's gonna be after my birthday, June 4th. Stay tuned. I gotta get a title for that. I already got a picture of Will Chamberlain. And we gonna talk about different types of sports. We gonna talk about basketball. And I'm just letting you know right now. You gonna hear from here first. Hey, let's listen here. Before you fuck with me, you better have your PhD.
That's why we're trying to. Like, dude, don't you know? Like the dude that went off me on TikTok and Crush tried to tell him was like, dude, this dude know his shit. Like, I don't know you really want to talk this stuff with him. Oh, but you got to make a decision, man. You got to make a decision. You take Paul Gasol or you take Jason Terry. Like, dude, you can't compare them two. Jason Terry is a guard. Paul Gasol is a power forward / center. Like, there's no comparison in that.
I'm taking what I need. I'm taking what I see. And that's the problem with this generation. I'm going to tell you why people put teams together in the wrong way, right? I'm not going to grab you just because you're a superstar. I'm grabbing what I need on my team. If I need a playmaker, I'm going to get a playmaker. I'm not, but look, you got this this center, the superstar center. I don't need a fucking center. I need a motherfucking playmaker. That's what I'm going. You just going for people going off of the hype of who this player is, what he did over there. Do these niggas match up? Do they skills go together? You see so many times they say, oh, wait a minute. These dudes, they hold the ball too much. This dude, he's one of the highest users and him too. All right, so y'all going just for the star power then. That ain't a good match, right? They both play the same position. How many dudes on the same team, really small forwards, but we just gonna scoot you up to the power forward because you're taller than him, and that they don't match. People go for the star power, bro. I'm not going for that, and there's too many excuses in the league. That's the problem with the NBA. I wasn't raised with excuses. When somebody talking in class, we having a test, and a nigga throw a paper at me or poke me, and I turn around and start talking. When my parents find out about that shit, I don't get to say, but he said something to me first. They go, what the fuck was you supposed to do? I don't care what he said. They worry about me knowing what I'm supposed to do. So I don't care about the excuses in the league. And a dude talking about, well, he had turned the ball over, so we had to go overtime. So in overtime, win the game. I don't want to hear no excuses. Too much giving a dude an excuse. Oh, if it wasn't for him, they would have, man, if it wasn't for all they asked. Everybody on that court that got some minutes, the coaches, everybody fought when it comes to losing, bro.
Yeah. You know what? I want your brothers to help me on this, right? And this is no excuses. I'm going to follow my brother Trey here, and I want you to say amen to me. All right, just say amen. I got it. 12 years ago, 2012, NBA Finals. Yeah, please. Now, did you got a tattoo of the NBA Cup?
Mm-hmm.
Right? And he called out LeBron.
Yes, he did.
Right. And then the NBA had picked the heavily favored the Miami Heat, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now work with me here now, because I'm giving your history. See, I don't really give our history like that, but I'm in a good mood with my brothers here, but I want you to follow me. All the naysayers were saying, oh, the Heat gonna wash away, and then they discredit Dirk Nowitzki. But you know what happened? I'm just speaking to Jason. I'm talking about the rest of the team too. Barrett went at him and everything. But did Jason Terry went after LeBron, and then he ended up getting the championship?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now we go up. Now we go up 12 years later. How many championships Ladico got?
I know one thing, man. I was talking to
Ask the
Mom.
question. How many championships Ladico got?
I mean, you want to give him because that fourth one is iffy.
Well, I put it like this. I put it like this. The last one, the end championship is an asterisk to me.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. It depends. It depends. He got 4 championships, but that shit is 10 karat gold.
That's just not going to carry. That's not even going to carry no fucking Gerber food. So what I'm saying is this.
Come on with it.
The NBA had given this Ladico players, giving them calls, and everything, and he still lose. It's
the money situation. I was talking to T Price and Miles last time when we was up in here, and I said I think that Golden State and the Lakers are going to lose. Right? It's time to show that the next generation is taking over. Right? If they want to promote their league, right? I felt like Zion, but that injury, whatever that might be, that made them change on the Laker and the New Orleans Pelicans. The Lakers shouldn't be playing Nuggets again. We knew it was going to happen. You're going to get your ass blew up out the building. So that's why I say the only reason you go fourth is for the Lakers being a big franchise in the NBA, and that's money. Those seats are going to be filled. Getting swept out the building or not, all them Laker fans going to show up. They're going to buy them tickets, then they're going to travel. They're going to go to Denver and all that. So that's why the Lakers advance. But I don't understand why you don't do that for Steph, because he's the cash cow in the NBA too. Why you don't advance him? See, but that's how I know we have to set. See, they start hearing everybody talk about, why Steph ain't in the conversation. Shit, he got 4 and he still got action and getting more. He ain't slowing down. He's still good. So they have to separate LeBron from Steph. So Steph, you lose in the play-in game. LeBron win. Oh, see, that's why LeBron is done. See, now that's just going into his legacy talk. It has nothing to do with right now because he's going to lose. They don't advance Steph because they know Steph he ain't gonna win the championship. LeBron's not neither. Why advance him? Because they're still separating him from superstars in the league, the KDs, the Stephs. That's what that's about, bro. I see the big picture in that. There's no way that the Lakers that's struggling all year, barely almost was out the play-in, about to catch fire and beat the champions from last year. There's no way this is about to happen. Y'all are just advancing because, like I said, that guy got injured. They probably had it planned for them to win because I feel like the Lakers was losing that game. Momentum switch. Zion was on fire. He was going Goku, Super Saiyan God mode. Now LeBron is advanced, like I said, but that's going to turn into him and Steph Curry, 4 titles. They got who's the best out of their generation. They're going to use every advancement that LeBron has and Steph don't against each other. That's going to be his argument. That's his Tim Duncan. So they got to separate him, because how the hell can y'all have a guy in a GOAT conversation and a dude right here on his ass in his generation is not even in the conversation? Unanimous MVP, all this.
But you know what, Brother Trey, and I'm glad you bring it up. Let's go more on your point. I'm going to ask a question to the brother. And I know y'all know the answer. How many times did Stephen have beat LeBron in championships?
3.
There you go. So to me, that's in the story.
Yeah, but see, they not. But you know what? Look, I'm gonna tell you. Look. Even though he beat them 3 times, I'm gonna tell you how they do. I'm gonna tell you how they do LeBron. Don't forget that one. To some of these media dudes, that one championship in Cleveland is 2. Don't forget that. Plus, you beat the greatest Avenger team ever assembled. They're gonna throw that in there. So it don't matter about Steph beating him majority of the times. He beat him when he was 3 down. And it was the greatest team. 73 teams beat the Chicago Bulls record. That's trumped him so high over Steph in their eyes. That's what they're going to use. When Steph was supposed to, and then they're going to say, look, and then they're going to use this, but we know LeBron go and run and get niggas before he get his ass kicked. He don't wait to get his ass kicked and go get nobody. They're going to say, and then when he kicked his ass, Steph ran and got KD, a mercenary. That's what they're going to use. That's how they're going to. I'm just saying, I'm not using this. This is everything they're going to box because they have to do this because it's not working. Look at LeBron. The only player that's talked about like in this one, like a once in a lifetime player. You're the only guy that got your own damn podcast already. You got your own damn podcast. Why? Because the media has failed you. They have not convinced the masses that you are anywhere near goatish.
And you know what I said after that?
After this, let's talk about tonight's games. Go ahead, y'all.
And I'm gonna say this one thing. We're gonna talk about tonight's game. And I would say go more, brother Trey. Point is this. When LeBron beat one of the greatest teams of all time, you know I was saying about LeBron, you was not really a factor. Kyrie, it wasn't Kyrie, you would have even lose that one.
He didn't beat the greatest team of all time because the greatest team of all time wins the damn championship with that record, man. You sealed that. Look, you sealed that with a championship. Why is the Patriots not called the greatest team? Because they lost against the New York Giants when they could have had the perfect record. They lost. You're not the greatest team. You lost. The greatest team ain't getting. You're not losing.
We know
that's going by Klutz Klein standards.
Yeah, like now, see, that's everything that they put up in there. So you mean to tell me then? See, if you look at that, we can look at everybody championships and say, oh, that person could have said that. Kobe could have said, yeah, when I won those two championships without Shaquille O'Neal and I won them without a top 75 player, I was like, yeah, that shit made me the GOAT. That shit made Kobe the GOAT. That shit made me the GOAT right there. Yeah, when I did that, and I went 3 in a row too with them bum ass niggas that was on my team. Oh man, that shit made me the GOAT.
Hey, not only that, you know what? So shout out to my brothers here. Shout out to Jason the Kid. I know you're a LeBron James fan, man. Hey, we just seeing how we see it. We're seeing how we see it, man. But what y'all got about this Philly series against the Knicks? The Knicks is up 2 games to 0. And then we got the Denver Nuggets going against the Los Angeles Lakers. You already know how me and Trey, some diehard Laker fans, but I've been told y'all how the Lakers going to be. Now, I'm just going to get my thoughts out the way. How the fuck you up by 20 and you stop feeding the beast who was killing? Anthony Davis was killing. But this reminds me of the time when y'all was in the bubble. When you saw AD was killing, then all of a sudden you have to front run.
How you up by what, T Price? I forgot all about that. How you up by what?
20.
You can't beat this team. They in the locker room saying they can't beat this team. That's what you do. When a team do that to you, that's what happened. When a team win like that, you can't beat them.
And Maz, and shout out to my twin though too. Hey Maz, I don't understand this either. And shout out to my boy, my big bro, Underrated, man. I know him and Chicken long as I know everybody else on this panel. I met all y'all around the same year, same bat time, same bat channel. But anyway, how in the hell y'all gonna blame Darvin Ham? What kind of coach? Ain't no coach good enough to coach this guy. Ain't nobody gonna coach. Who's gonna coach this guy? Tyronn Lue? Oh, he can't coach him because he's with the Clippers.
Right, but I'm saying LeBron. I tell people like this, and I want people to understand because I say this for years. LeBron wants puppet coaches. He do not want a person that's going to tell him, no, this is what you need to do. I think the one only closer is the one who came from David Black. But look what happened to that.
He fired him.
Right.
Yeah, I look at it from this standpoint, guys. LeBron James always deems himself the smartest guy in the room, and so listen, there's certain players in this league who come along who can audible within a set on offense and say, you know what, I'm in the game. We're not doing that because they're trusted. So if y'all gonna blame Darvin Ham for not getting the ball to Anthony Davis, then I gotta give some blame to D'Lo and LeBron James. It doesn't matter what sets were called in the huddle. If you know AD is going and LeBron James, you have the smartest IQ in basketball history, supposedly, then it's your job.
Supposedly, right.
Yeah, then it's your job to feed the big man. And I heard the Lakers post game show with Big Shot Worthy and Robert Horry, and they touched on in the fourth quarter, LeBron James converted back to the top of the key, isolation, selfish basketball. And that's just not going to cut it. So for me, D'Lo goes off, AD goes off. You have a 20-point lead. If y'all can't beat that, Jamal still shot 9 for 24 despite his game winner, right? And so if y'all can't beat that team, so if y'all can't beat that team under those circumstances, then you just can't beat this team. But I'm questioning in the fourth quarter, despite what was called or what was going on, like LeBron should have the ball in his hand and say, hey, man, clear out. AD, get your ass on the block. Here you go. Period. I mean, bro, can you imagine Trey, Tony Parker, or Ginobili not giving the ball to Tim Duncan? I mean, make sense here, right? Like, they're going to the big guy. You know what I'm saying?
We could go back to Kobe, too. We could take
Kobe. Go back to Kobe, too, yes.
Shaq, and we did have Paul Gasol.
Kobe.
Get your ass on the block.
Kobe. Yeah. So, the Phillies-Knicks game, cheap price, I'm not going to lie, bro. The Sixers deserve to lose that game, bro. Bad coaching.
Yeah, they did.
Kyle Lowry's a veteran. Listen, bro, like, just call timeout. That's it. It's that simple. And hey, so
Jason, I got to address this right quick.
Okay.
Hey, I know y'all LeBron fans gonna say this. Oh, Michael Jordan lost 13 times. He lost to the defending champions, the Celtics. Did y'all know the Celtics won like 3 titles at that particular time?
Right.
Man, y'all don't like to put context, man. Y'all need to take y'all L, man. Like,
and you know how many Hall of Famers?
Michael Jordan wasn't even winning at that time. He wasn't even winning. He was learning. He was learning to go through the wars. That's how it was back then. You learn. You get beat, you learn. But when he got on top,
he got to go through Detroit.
Yeah,
Minnesota, Denver Nuggets, Western Conference Finals, Boston Celtics, New York Knicks, Eastern Conference Finals. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, my team.
That's what you say. You say Minnesota and who?
Minnesota, Denver. We're going to see that clash. Anthony Edwards, we're going to see that. We're going to see that boy in the Western Conference Finals this year. And we're going to see, like, I also agree, though, with what Ma said. It's going to get harder. It's going to get way tougher. He is the liability, but I just right now, that's who I'm riding with in the East because I have no goat over there. So if I just got to pick a team over there and I really don't like nothing else, and I'm over Milwaukee right now. I don't care about what Dame did. I'm over Milwaukee right now. Milwaukee got to make me pay attention. That's how I'm going to treat them. So I'm riding with my dark horse over there is New York Knicks. So that's how I'm seeing it play out. I believe that Boston and the Knicks will be seeing each other later on.
Well, for me.
Hey, Jason the Kid, you say it's easy to lose 14 in a row, dude. No, it's not. See, that's one thing I don't understand. Listen, this is one thing I don't get with y'all. This is the only thing I don't get. You don't come into the NBA fucking winning championships like Magic Johnson did. That's number one. Or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Wait a minute. Who put this right here, bro? LeBron 40. That makes sense. Hold on. Well, what the hell when he was 26? Did it make sense then when he was losing? What about when he was 28? Did it make sense then? This nigga don't act like this nigga been blowing championships and blowing play all this shit like just when he got old. This nigga been doing this all his career, nigga. He like Tim Duncan. Nigga, you don't win back-to-back championships or gold like nothing like that. You lose it.
Right, it's
When
true.
he went to Miami, see, the history got to be changed on that. Not one, not two. He was telling us about his losses. He wasn't telling us about his wins. He was telling us about them losses. See, but no, I'm saying everybody used this older LeBron. LeBron lost in his prime. Stop this shit. He's just still losing.
And let me
He
say,
lost in his prime, bro. He lost more in his prime, bro. The nigga is 6. The nigga is 4 and 6 in the final. That's prime. That's prime. You were losing way before this 40. You were losing way before 39. You were losing before 38, 37, 36. You were losing, bro. So I don't want to hear 40 anymore. I don't want to hear nothing about his ages. Because this nigga was losing young all the way now.
and the one thing about people to understand, I'm gonna bring up I'll put up one of the underrated great players. I gotta put some respect. I'm from New York, so the great Dr. J, Julius Erving.
This nigga losing with the team he wants.
NBA in '76. Do you know he had to play 7 years in the NBA before he got a championship? I want people to understand that. Boston was knocking, I'm talking about the Eastern Conference. Boston was knocking him out. The Lakers was knocking him out. He finally got it in '83. He had to play 7 years in the NBA. Now, he played more years after that, but I just want to make a point that even the great ones had to crawl before they walk. Because at that time, the NBA was stacked. I'm not even talking about the great Milwaukee Bucks team or the great Denver Nuggets team back in the 80s. Yes, they were.
You know what? Not to cut you off, just the common sense, right? I'm pretty sure everybody in here, everybody on earth think they got common sense, right? That's just what people think, no matter what if they don't or not. If LeBron is so much of IQ, a genius when it comes to basketball, and yes, say his age, yes, say he does gas out, right? Yes, wouldn't it be smart for LeBron to make sure everybody on the team gets their buckets, get into their rhythm, get the team going? Don't you think about shooting that 35-foot three, LeBron? Pass that shit to D-Lo. Don't you think about shooting that other 35-foot three? Pass that shit to AD. Wait until the second half, LeBron. That's something that I watched Kobe Bryant learn how to do when he was dealing with Paul Gasol and the Lakers. He stopped scoring early and let Paul Gasol basically get his money in them first quarters. Go on, Paul, and everybody else, all the role players, go on, everybody get in the rhythm. Because y'all know in that second half, Black Mamba coming out in that third quarter.
Yeah, and even Lamar Odom.
Yeah, like, so I wonder if he's so, like, if LeBron, like, that's what I'm saying. That's the build-up for the excuse. No excuses. You're smart. Stop wearing yourself out. Stop having a ball so damn much. If you know your ass old, and by the time the third and fourth quarter come, you gassed out because you try to do so goddamn much, try to have so many rebounds and assists. Let niggas do their jobs. Kobe Bryant told you this shit before he passed away. LeBron has to learn to do less.
You know the word that comes up that your casual fail to understand is defer. See, the great ones, not when they get older, they not defer. See, they know they limit. And
Shaq did it. Look what Shaq did.
Fundamentals.
Shaq did it to D Wade. What you gonna do, D Wade? I can't do it no more. I can't dunk on everybody. What you gonna do, D Wade? LeBron don't want to turn it over because he still wants the credit, because he's still chasing this damn title of GOAT. He's scared to let AD go crazy. I don't care if I don't get Finals MVP or whatever MVP, anything credit. You done got it. Your career is sealed. You fool people. They calling you GOAT and shit. It's good. Leave it alone. But no, he still want to act like he's this fresh draft pick. He's the next up. You're not next. Your time is over. And you're scared to pass it along. LeBron is one of those niggas like Caesar, bro. You ain't gonna let this be a democracy. We're gonna have to surround your ass and get rid of you. That's his problem, bro. It's too much. He go out here and talk like he wants help. We need this. He asked for all these three-point shooters, but he's still taking the three-point shots. You asked for a rebounder, you taking the rebounds. You asked for a playmaker, you still playmaking.
And you know what? Congratulations to my boy Nas Reed for winning Six Men of the Year. Well deserved.
Yeah.
Well deserved. Well deserved. I watched him in college at LSU, and I told y'all that dude was gonna be a beast. I told y'all what was that last year or like two
AD
years
should be
ago?
defensive player of the year. AD should be defensive player of the year.
I think Anthony Davis should be. I think AD should. I think he does deserve. But I was just saying about Nas Reed, though. I've been told y'all this dude is ready, man. I'm like, shoot, Cat don't want to get it done. Put this man in there. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad he has his chance and he's doing his thing, man. Like for real. Like shout out to him though. For real, man. Like Minnesota don't get awards like that. Cause what the last time they got an award was Kevin Garnett, right? You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
I want to know how the hell is AD a reserve and LeBron James is a motherfucking starter on the USA team too? That shit crazy.
That's crazy.
AD play way more games than this nigga. Way more of it, man. How did this nigga become a starter at that position? You got all these other niggas that been killing. Way more, man. Look, I'm telling you, the hypocrisy is crazy.
And what's so sad?
I don't understand. I don't understand that either, man. Because
And
Jason
if you
Kidd
so
said
tired, look, this how you know you're wearing yourself out. You shouldn't even be on that USA team, nigga. Your old ass need to be resting up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
He
you
just want
can't
to go over
go.
there. I'm gonna tell you what he used that USA team for. He going over there. What you doing, nigga, with your free agency? Yeah. Where you going? Yeah. We need to team up, nigga. We ain't never played with each other, nigga. Yeah, that's what he gonna go over there and do. Nigga gonna go over there and try to get a couple niggas to team up.
And I was Anthony Davis. I would feel a certain way, like, hold up, I play more games in this fool.
That's why I said that I didn't understand that. I'm like, how this nigga starting over AD, bro? How is this nigga starting over AD? I seen that shit. I said AD in reserve. I said this shit crazy. AD, when they gonna let AD start, nigga? You came in as a reserve, nigga. Do you remember when he was like with Kobe them, nigga? You was on the bench, nigga, with Kobe them. You going back to the bench? Oh hell no.
This is what happens when
You a champion? You a champion? Look, who on this motherfucker ain't got a championship and starting? I'm starting. Get your ass on the bench. What? Nigga, I can understand Steph. I can understand KD. He just came here and toe house with y'all this last season. But I don't understand LeBron James starting. I don't even understand LeBron James going. But I know why he's going. LeBron James has never got credit for anything USA. He's never got that credit. He's always lost. Kobe Bryant took that shit from him last time. So he wants to get that. He don't have a USA team under his belt.
And you know what I gotta say? This been burning for me for a long time. Old head and everybody else. And you know, I have not been bringing it up, but I gotta bring it up. When the late great Kobe Bean Bryant passed, the way how LeBron Ladicko was acting, I was pissed off. I never forget that day. A few days after the late great Kobe Bean Bryant, I was in the library. I was doing a live, and then someone told me to check my phone. I was walking home, and the way that I'll never forget, I was drinking. I was drinking some beer. I supposed to in the street, and I just took it and smashed the shit. The motherfucker, are you stupid? Are you stupid? People say, why are you bugging it like that? I said, LeBron, the way how they talk about he nonchalant about one of the greatest of all time, and you 4-6. There's a Kobe Bean Bryant, whatever. And I said this old head, he can tell you this, and I don't mind to repeat it. Every person that he told to come to the Lakers, they end up winning the championship. Some of them multiple. But when he told Lamar Odom to come over here, and Lamar Odom had bust Ladicko ass in Cleveland. I'm going to pull that shit up and I'm going to show y'all too. Did work to him. Rebound, block some shots, doing his thing. Even go.
Hey, this ain't no Kobe. Hold on, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Hey, Jason the Kid, this ain't no how much points did Kobe average compared to LeBron in the Olympics. They still ain't got no points than Carmelo Anthony's the lead scorer in Olympic history. How come he ain't passed Carmelo Anthony yet then?
All right, hey, look, hey, I seen that. Hey, I seen that when he said, "Hey, look, he looking at the overall, like who averaged the most
Hmm.
points, who averaged the most
Right.
points in the fourth quarters, who averaged the most points in the fourth quarters, huh? Because LeBron in that gold medal game, that nigga had like 3 points, only took like one attempt. Kobe had 27 points, assisted or scored, all him.
Mm.
Be quiet, young man. Be quiet.
Yeah.
Young man, listen to me. If you want to talk to us, right, you got to get out those diapers. Johnson baby powder.
He's from New York. He's from New York, though, like you, though. So, hey, Jason Kidd been family. He been following us for years.
I'm
Opinion.
not worried about his half analogies. This nigga got half stats. This nigga don't know. He don't know the detail. He talking about I dare you to talk about him. Nigga probably wasn't even born when LeBron first ever went to the Olympics. You feel me? I don't care. Ain't no easy work over here, my nigga. Go do your homework. That's what you go do.
Do some studying, man. Don't stop reading them Dr. Seuss books, all right?
Said Dr. Seuss. Green eggs in hell.
Stop reading them shit. They ain't getting you nowhere.
Man, I got to put this weed down. Y'all niggas have me in tears this whole time.
I'm about to get on my ride.
Like this
Yeah, I got to
song.
smoke one before I get my day started, man. Cause hey, y'all hit that like button, man.
Hit the like button.
But yeah, let's change it up. Let's change it up, though. We done talking about them. Who y'all got in tonight's games, though? Let's talk about tonight's matchups.
For me, no, I'll wait till last.
Wait, who's playing again? Isn't it Minnesota?
Sixers.
I mean, Sixers, Knicks, Cavs, Orlando, and I know Lakers and Nuggets playing later on.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be good games tonight, I believe. I'm thinking, damn, because that 76ers Knicks game, it ended in such controversy. I feel like the Sixers, like, they got no choice but to win tonight. And the Magic and the Cavs, I think the Magic is gonna pull one off tonight. I think they might pull one off tonight. I ain't gonna talk about the Lakers right now. Not yet.
You like me. Hey, you like me. You like me. You like me.
No. I'm gonna be honest though. I don't think they getting swept, but I wouldn't be surprised. Like, I think the Lakers can pull one off tonight. But that shit just killed the moment. Like it really killed us losing that game last game against the Nuggets.
Especially the way that they did. Especially the fashion that they did. Yeah.
Factor that how it happened. But I still think the Lakers can pull one off. I still think they can, but
Only way the Lakers win, I hoop. I didn't mean to cut you off. The only reason why, you know me, I keep it real. The only reason why the Lakers will win tonight is some kind of way Aaron Gordon, Jamal Murray, and Jokic all be in foul trouble. If they ain't all in foul trouble, the Lakers in trouble. That's all I got.
And let me say this though.
And they're gonna shoot more free throws. Guaranteed they're gonna shoot more free throws.
And also though too, and let me say this though too, the games tonight. I'm gonna say the Knicks and the Sixers last. The Cavs and the Magic. I probably pick Cavs.
Tough series. I just feel like it's gonna be the Cavs. They're gonna win
Yeah,
the
I
series.
picked the Cavs. Yeah, I picked the Cavs. Dogs a bit too easy. True. The Lakers. You said the Lakers and the Nuggets. They 0-11, right? Am I correct? They're 0-11, right?
So you picking them to go 0-11 tonight, pretty much. That's what you're doing.
I'm definitely gonna be 0-12, right?
0-12. Oh. You said the brooms are coming out.
I think
Brooms.
The OG said you gonna bring out the bros. Hey, shout out to my boy James, man. You remember James? I forgot what year it was when James had them bros.
Yeah. I think on the Nuggets, they not playing. They not playing. I really believe that they not playing. I think they're gonna buy a nice room and they're gonna sweep LeBron up. And I think the sad thing about it, I don't like about it, the other Lakers players had given they all, and then the Dick stole the Dick. Want to throw them underneath the bus. I don't like that, but Nuggets too much. You think about it. The Nuggets is the daddy, and sad thing about it, the Lakers, you was a little one. Tied up.
Hey, you know what's funny? Hey, I hope I gotta send it to you. I sent it to everybody else last night. Hold on, I'm gonna send it. Hey, Gigi already know what I'm talking about. Cause you said who's your daddy? I sent them a clip. You know, internet is undefeated. It had Jokic talking like Denzel and Remember the Titans. And he's talking to LeBron. That shit had me weak. I sent it to the homies last night. I'm like, y'all niggas is crazy.
Now the game with the Knicks and the Sixers. I'm a New Yorker. I keep it real. I'm a New Yorker. I'm New York swag all day. But I would say this, that as a sports fan to play ball, you know what I'm talking about, old head, old hoops. When Joel said that we are the better team, and then when you start complaining and this and that and everything, you really waking up the Knicks, and now you know you got them other players now. Oh, but we beat y'all 2-0. You could have been 1-1. So I'm saying like this though, that if the Sixers going to win tonight, Joel Embiid got to play well, and Maxey and he's 35, 36. There's got to be other players going to step up. But I will say this, that as a Knicks fan, New York is pumping right now, because I still got family in New York. They had told me this, that the players, I said, they said they heard. They said, okay, you better say okay. And so I would say this: if the Sixers, you better come out with a bang. If you play even with the Knicks, go on the fourth quarter, you're gonna lose, because now you're gonna ask Joel Embiid, you hurt, but you can play on adrenaline. The adrenaline is gonna die down. Your condition is not gonna be there. And I was the coach. Whatever big man, hard to see or whatever it is, I'm running that be up and down. I'm running him up and down. I'm gonna have him move. I want him to switch off and just keep on hitting your baskets. Don't try to be there. Just hit your baskets. So I'm just saying like that the Sixers better do something tonight, because if not, that's 3-0.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
think this gonna be a 7-game series. I do got the Sixers with it tonight. Shout out to my boy Straight.
Okay.
Shout out to my boy Straight to the point. I say 6 or 7. Cause I know my boy Polo, that's his team, the Sixers, man. I got the Sixers winning tonight. If they don't win tonight, they fuck. What other games we were saying tonight? The Magic got to win tonight. They had a playoff series since when? Since the Dwight Howard.
Yeah, they got to win tonight.
2010.
Am I right? Am I right? Ahu?
You're right. It's
I
over.
think it was 2010. The last time they won a playoff series was like 2010.
Oh, did they play in the bubble? Did the Magic play in the bubble?
They didn't play no. Wait a minute. Hold on. Damn. Hold on. I remember. Somebody fact check. I didn't bring my phone outside. Fact check to see did they play in the bubble in 2020. I don't think they did, but then again, I think they played Milwaukee. Am I tripping? I think they played Milwaukee. Yeah. Let me check real quick.
2010 Eastern Conference playoffs.
And they played in the bowl against Milwaukee.
Yeah. Okay. So they played in the bubble. Okay. So
yeah.
I got to count that. But before then, it was D12. It was him and Jameer Nelson and Rashard Lewis, Turgaloo, and my boy Skip to my Lou.
Yeah.
Shout out to, hey, that's their worst mistake ever. They should have played Skip, man. Yep. they played Jameer Nelson instead. Skip had it going, man. They should have kept Skip.
Yes.
He was one of my favorites. Shout out to Skip Malu. He's one of my favorites. And one players along with him. I like all of them all of that in all little way. The N1, man. Shout out to y'all, man.
Yeah, shout out to A1.
That boy Hot Sizzle. Hot Sizzle.
Yeah.
I remember him when they first got the what's the white boy's name? Oh my God, what's the white boy's name?
The professor.
The professor, yeah. When he first met him, he looked at him like I think it's like this dude, man. He was cooking that dude, man. But then he got him back though a couple times. But Hot Sauce was cooking that nigga for a minute though. He said, "You gotta earn these stripes. You gotta earn these, boy."
Yeah, that was the days though, man. That was the days.
Yeah, Cadillac, Escalade, Spider, 50.
Now Escalade, that's Mark Jackson's brother.
Rest in peace, yes sir. That was Mark Jackson's little brother.
Brother, yeah.
Yeah, that was his little brother.
Rest in peace, yeah.
I remember him when he played in college.
Yeah. I said, yeah, man. Those see me from New York. Oh man, I see all that shit. I was like, damn. I said,
I remember when N1 first came out, man. I remember N1 first came out. It used to come on at right at 3:00 in the Midwest, man. In the Midwest. So I used to be like, I showed my boys like N1 about to come out. My boys was like, yo, son, I have some homies from New York. Now you gonna see what we do up in New York. Cause I was like, man, how y'all doing this little crazy guy stuff like this? That what made me want to start trying doing that stuff on the court. But you know, you can't do that on the street playing street ball with niggas, man. That's a travel, man.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, but those were the days.
And my boy was Ayo too. My boy Ayo was the killer. He said, I would love to play for Phoenix. They play up and down, just like how I want to get down. I do all that shit. Yeah, the air up there. And Fontaine with the 720 dunk. Yep. Yeah, man. Them were the days, man. Shout out to them boys, man.
Air 740.
Mm-hmm.
That fucking 360. Ooh. I remember he did that shit in Houston. I said, damn.
This is one thing that's interesting to me about that Oklahoma City game. I got some time, y'all. We got one more hour. I'm gonna sit with y'all. Then you know me, a man don't work, he don't eat, and I love to eat, and I ain't missing no meals. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But this is one thing I want to see. Chet gonna have to hit that weight room, bro. He's gonna have to hit it.
If Zion was in the series, oh man. Man.
That's what I said. I don't do hypotheticals, but it would be very interesting if Zion was, but he's not. So when I'm looking at it right now, it's crazy how Valanciunas look like Travis Kelce on everything. Look at Valanciunas' picture and don't tell me he don't look like Travis Kelce. He's like Travis Kelce playing in the NFL. Is that a clone or something? That's what Alicia told me in the message. He said that's his clone. I fucking die. Yeah, man.
Bring this player up before we continue. Tell people how Jamal Mashburn. I'm talking about the scene. How cold he was.
A lot of people don't understand how good Monster Mash was, man. Like I know people like to look at it. It's just like I be sitting like the homies always send me stuff on other social media outlets, right? And I looked at it and said, who don't deserve to be a Hall of Famer? I see Carmelo Anthony. I wanted to chime in, but they didn't even want to bring me up. Oh, you're old head. You don't know what you're talking about. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'll tell you why he is a Hall of Famer. You young ass niggas. First of all, look what he did amateurly in high school. Let's talk about that. Not only that, we could talk about Syracuse. Won a national championship as a freshman. Most outstanding player as a freshman. You want me to continue on? Okay. Look at his prolific NBA career. We already know he should have been higher up in the scoring when they blackballed him. Look, he was blackballed once, and then they really blackballed him again. And not only that, he's a top Olympic scorer in Olympic history. He's going to be in the Hall of Fame. Y'all don't understand. It ain't just about the NBA. Don't get you in the Hall of Fame. It's what you did your whole entire career. You dumbass young motherfuckers. And I mean that. I'm talking about these young ass motherfuckers want to disrespect legends, man.
And you think about go more on your point, he got blackballed twice. Picture he would not get blackballed twice. Were y'all talking? Will y'all talk the same way? No. Y'all ain't had no choice.
Right.
He got over 30, I don't know how many points. I think it's 32, 33 points. And he got blackballed twice. So you picture if he would have, he would not been blackballed those like 4 or 5 years because he was on the tear.
And not only that, underrated. Let's continue to educate them, right? Let's continue. Look where he was at in the top 10 in scoring. Remember that year that LeBron was was on his way to pass Kareem and everything like that? We already knew that was going to happen pretty soon. But look where Melo was. Melo could have went up there on that list too. A lot of people forget about that shit. He was up there on that list too, was climbing up in that list. Could possibly made top 3. Maybe. But he was on his way. How many points Carmelo Anthony has in his career? I'm in the house now. I'll just look it up. I'll just look it up myself. I just got to put my work shirt on here, get myself together here. I need to look it up. I need to look to see how many.
28,289.
Okay. Who's before him on iHoop?
Damn.
Everybody else that's in front of him. Okay, okay. I understand KD passed him, and who else is ahead of him? Name all the other players that's ahead of him, and I'm just gonna make a point.
I think all right. LeBron, Kareem, Malone, Kobe, Jordan, Dirk, Wilt, KD, Shaq, Melo. It's Shaq that's above him.
Okay, now this is my point. Okay, to y'all disrespectful ass people, man, want to sit there and want to make. This is the thing. See, this is another thing me and Underrated been stressing to y'all. Even James been trying to stress y'all. I know ever since I got on this game of YouTube, but this new wave of YouTube and TikTok, y'all some disrespectful ass motherfuckers. Y'all are. But like I always say,
in a TikTok live. I would like.
I
wonder.
No, hey, all you got to do is. Get you a TikTok account and to scroll up, you'll hear some disrespectful ass shit just to pop up these new players, which I ain't got a problem with. But at the same time, when they talk about old players, they don't bring out the facts. They don't bring no substance. They don't bring nothing. They just want to run their mouth and use clients, ESPN/Fox Sports talking points. Now let's continue on with Melo is the point that I'm making here. And shout out to Carmelo Anthony, who can still play in this league right now. Y'all don't think Melo can play in this league right now? I think he can.
Oh, he definitely can.
He's a bona fide scorer. Only thing I always got mad about Carmelo Anthony, I felt like he should have been a better defensive player than he actually was.
I think,
but other than that,
he just played defense for a little bit of it. He never really played defense at a high level in his career.
And then again, George Karl didn't like that nigga either. So I feel that because he told the truth about why George Karl
a good defender.
Hey, Melo was a bucket. He could score at all 3 levels.
He was a bucket.
When he was, y'all talk about Jokic going crazy. For the Denver Nuggets, man, Melo was going crazy. Y'all forget he was on the cover of NBA Live. Y'all remember that? When NBA Live was still a thing? But this is the reason why. Shout out to Carmelo, man. And even though that he couldn't go on his own shield. And this is another dude that should have went out on his own shield and should have made top 75. But y'all want to put. That's how you know they pick and choose people. That's why y'all want to sit there and take dumps on Kobe Bryant. Well, he can't be in the go. Every great player that played at a high level, especially did it all NBA on offense and defense, and y'all gonna tell me that them players is overrated, but then you got players that don't even that make six or less, and you gonna tell me that them players is better than the ones that made all 10 NBA first teams and all 10 defensive teams? Dude, y'all smoking rocks, bro.
Be honest, man. The top 75. If you look at that, it's a fucking joke.
And then Dwight Howard, I'm not even talking about his personal life. I'm talking about his basketball resume is better than. Look at the players that's in there. We understand, but this is the thing that they messed up on compared to the back in the day when they made the top 50. When they first made the top 50, all them players was no longer in the NBA no more. Am I right, Grinder?
Yep.
Okay, so that's where they messed up on the 75 to me. And the disrespect is legendary because y'all day is coming. I love how y'all like to disrespect everybody. Y'all want to sit there and talk this and that. You want to poke your chest out like you know these dudes and be watching the same thing. But that's what makes it fun. But at the same time, we having a casual conversation. We can sit here and talk. We gonna disagree because we're brothers. That's what we're supposed to do. This ain't no F you and you gotta listen to me and try to get your little rocks off and all that stuff to me remind me of female tendencies. Y'all got the female tendencies and the female slogan lines, dick ride and all this stuff. And I can't believe a grown man write dick ride so much in the comment section. Something's really wrong with y'all. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. But y'all always want to talk about, y'all old heads want to point to gay shit. No, it's not pointing to gay shit anything. Look what y'all typing to us. We didn't say that to you. You said that to me and many others. Just because we don't agree with y'all, but this is the world that we live in. Because you remember we was growing up, Brian, and what the old folks used to tell you, every generation gets worse, right? I was glad that I grew up the years that I was growing up. I can't even imagine now. I see so many disrespectful stuff, man. That's why I don't even get on that TikTok way. Y'all some disrespectful behind dudes, and y'all don't know y'all history. They don't know their history. They don't know their history or anything. But y'all want me to sit here. Y'all want us and many others, men and women. Some of y'all women are very disrespectful too. I call y'all bucket heads. That's what y'all are. Be on there be all on the stream and all that stuff. Smash and pass. Ain't got no clothes on. And then you get mad, or a dude or a woman come at you in the comment section. Look how you present yourself. A real woman don't sit there and show the world what she got. What is wrong with y'all? But then again, you ain't probably had nobody that actually told you that. And then again, you probably did have somebody to tell you that, and you refuse to still listen. That's what it is.
I think these emotional, they like the long one, man. They do. They emotional. They like the long one, man. You know what I'm talking about. At the end of the day, that's what I'm saying. Get back to my channel. When we gonna have these talks, we gonna talk about the 75, and we gonna break it down that how the media plays a significant role picking wrong players, and they let their emotions to get in the way instead of history. Like I've said before, and I'm gonna stick to it. Is Westbrook is great in his own way? Yes. Did you gonna tell me he better than Oscar Robertson? Hell no. I'm talking about historical content, family. I'm not talking about. I can talk about skill too. Now
that right there is overblown. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Skill, IQ is the most overrated thing because the so-called great player that they say allegedly to me has a great IQ than anybody in NBA history. This is what they be telling us all the time, right? So in my mind, I'm like, okay, if this dude got so much IQ, then how come he lost a 20-point lead? I don't care about Michael Jordan losing 13 times to the Boston Celtics. The Celtics was already an all man machine before Mike even came to the league. They was already winning championships, and the Chicago Bulls wasn't even built, dumbass niggas, to beat them. So they had to learn. Chicago just became a franchise. So what do y'all be? I don't understand y'all dumbass talking points and shit, bro. Because I could really go surgical with this.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
come on, man. I
the
mean, it's levels to this, y'all. We be telling it's levels to this, but y'all don't want y'all due diligence. And this is another thing. The media has helped ruin these motherfuckers too. Look how these motherfuckers talk about basketball. We was growing up, it was about respect. Yeah, it was arguing, but at the same time, where we proved it at on the basketball court.
basketball. It's
And
good.
now I want to pull up on you and I want to do this and man, I said this story so many times. I never seen grown young men be in the gym playing, and of course somebody coming in with a Kobe jersey on. Why you got a Kobe jersey on? He's your favorite player. He ain't better than LeBron. You know, man, like, dude, okay. Like, why you try to be hostile and shit like that? Mind you, there's other grown men in there. Nobody's stepping up to the plate. They egging that shit on. I had to stop the shit. Like, nigga, get you, man, ain't nobody fighting, bro. When you don't get your, I like, nigga, I sat there and said what I said. Ain't nobody fucking fighting. You sound dumb as fuck. Whoever raised you is dumb as fuck. I could get crazy with you. I ain't gonna lose my strike behind your dumb ass. Leave this man alone. All because he don't like your so-called nigga. That is a habitual loser. I don't care about the four finals MVP. You're a basic judge of how many championship rings you have on your finger. It's been like that since the beginning of time. And all of a sudden, when he comes around, all of a sudden the rules change. No, the fuck it doesn't.
Also, I thought too, when you, it's like I'm gonna use this analogy, right? When
Mm-hmm.
Hank Aaron was going for the home run title, right? I'm talking about he was the first player in Major League history
Mm-hmm.
that hit after 40. Listen, y'all. I mean, after 35, hit 235 more home runs, and
Mm-hmm.
he was getting death threats. He was doing all that. America, when he hit that back in '74. Now America, all this time, but they always keep on thinking, oh, Hank Aaron can hit home runs, but he was a world-rounded great player. I did not know that he was like the some parts in the outfit, he was a top 10 of throwouts, top 5 throwouts. He stole some bases, but he was so fundamentally sound, people still didn't see that. It's the same thing. Y'all keep on talking about LeBron, but y'all don't want to see about these other players. These other players came for them. They were fundamentally sound. They was getting it done. And Kobe had to learn from the late great Kobe Bryant had to learn from them.
You had to learn how, and this is another thing too that they really missing in everything is the grind. They act like LeBron first came in the league and just dominated. Even Kobe Bryant, you have to overcome something. Everybody wasn't able to give you the keys, even when you got the keys. And everybody say, okay, he got the second most MVP. I see what you said, Jason Kidd, but really this is why arguing with a LeBron fan, it don't get y'all want to move to every goalpost and angle, but still, he should have won more than he lost, right? And I don't want to hear excuses. But this is what happens with him. He gets the excuses, but y'all hold KD to the highest standard. You hold everybody else to the highest standard. All the rules, Michael Jordan, anybody that played the game. But this man don't. Man, how many points this man really would have had if they would not stop letting this man travel every goddamn time? How many points you think he would actually really have if they would actually call offensive foul? He always push off. He push off on the smallest dudes on the court, and they'll never call offensive foul on him for that shit. Are we really gonna have this conversation? Or we're gonna talk about that travel he did in game 1, right before he did that little heave to the 3-point line. Was that not a travel? This man travels all the time. So how much fucking skill did this dude really fucking have? He has fucking none. Not compared to the ones that I seen. I don't even like being like this. But y'all about to try to bring it out back at me. I'm not playing no motherfucking more. That's how you feel about LeBron, that's fine. Y'all can put up every statistic. He's the only one to 4K. He's the only one to this. Yo, he's about to pass Magic Johnson. How many fucking times he had 10 assists in his career? Just one. You know what that year that was? The year of the fucking bubble.
And at that time,
Michael Jordan, he shouldn't be compared to Magic, but he ain't fucking Magic Johnson either. Because Magic Johnson was a floor. Don't you know Magic whole fucking career was either going to the finals?
Damn.
Finals.
Are we really gonna have this conversation between? I'm just saying, bro. I'm not hating on LeBron. Everybody that knows me, I have my stance on it. But don't sit in here in my chat room. I know that's what you want to say. You want to defend your guy. That's fine. But you know that's going to trigger me. That's why I don't like reading the comments. I don't see what y'all see with this dude. I do not see it. I do not see it. I cannot see it. It's like Stevie Wonder. It's like y'all seen that meme of that's recently of Stevie Wonder reading out the paper. This white lady was holding up something on the paper. He was reading it. It's Justin Richard just came out, and shout out to the community. He said, "What is Stevie Wonder seeing?" And everybody in the comments was like, "Shit, everybody been know this man could see. That's Hollywood shit."
Yeah, but you know what though? What's so sad about this, right? You even got players that been on good teams. Well, I put it to you. I got one thing for you too, right? Even Joe Smith had a better championship record than LeBron James, and he played almost longer than LeBron James. People say, who Joe White? I said, if y'all look at the picture, Glory Road.
Yeah.
When they play against the team in Texas, when his foot stepped out, I'm telling Joe White, the late great Joe White. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Let me put some respect on that. That bad head was cold in Kansas. I'm talking about in the 60s was cold. When it was a Celtics, it's cold. And nobody never pick him as he wasn't great. But Joe White was a bad boy.
That's why we say underrated. I'm not smashing LeBron. I mean, is he all-time great yet? Is he all-time great yet? But I already know he cheated the game. And I'm not going on a run talking about it, everything, because y'all ain't going to. I remember when them allegations came out. I know everything. I remember when Max sat there and harped on it before. He was the first one I seen harped on it before. And it just, changed the story kind of thing. This time is coming. And then all this stuff y'all be trying to tell me, that shit gonna go out the window and give the great Lou Alcindor, aka Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, his scoring championship back. Because I think he's gonna get it back. Because you can't hide away from God forever. You can't continue to throw your teammates under the bus or your coaches under the bus. Anybody that's not good of you, that's not of you, of anything like that. The same guy that couldn't even go see Dwayne Wade. The same person sit there and say that Miami didn't change who you was gonna become. You was gonna be that player. Your time is coming, sir. And you're going to have to answer to everything just like I'm answering what I'm saying about you and anything that I've done in my life. I'm telling you the realness of this. Y'all be worshiping these people like they some fucking gods, bro. They're not gods. They're not. They are human beings. That's why one of my favorite sayings, underrated, been knowing this for ever since I met him. I told him the first time on this channel. Where the devil go? He got kicked out of what? Heaven. And where you think he fell to? All these people is all devils. All of them. But y'all still ain't recognizing the real.
Right. And also too, brother, let's not forget about other things that's popping up right now for the last almost a year and a half that are alleged, but there's not alleged no more. So I'm just saying, I'm going by what old head is talking about. I'm gonna follow what he's saying. Is this that? And I'm bringing the spiritual aspect to this. You should never
Boy,
worship no. You should never worship no human being, no man, because they a human being like you. And understand this: God has a way to humble you. God has a way to take things away from you when you're not willing to to be in the purpose.
this is when I
You
lost
better
my
understand that.
this is when I lost my respect for him, for real, for real. When they had him on that throne and he had that thing on, I was like, oh no. I was like, oh no, no, no. Right there, right there. Oh no, sir, no, sir. I lost all respect for him when he done that. They put him on that magazine acting like he's a god and put him a crown on his head. Y'all can say his pictures and anything like that. Y'all people ain't never been in nothing spiritual, never went to church, never went to any of that stuff. I'm talking about being around real people, real men and women of God, real church mothers, real all of that stuff. Would tell you something right now to this day. They used to tell us way back in the day when I was growing up, we're living in the last days.
Yeah,
They say that. Did they say that in your generation too?
sure did.
They said it in my generation too.
And
And
I would say,
I would never think the generation would get like this underrated. But I understand it from a spiritual standpoint because
right,
because it says it in the Bible. Look at Revelation. You know what I'm saying?
right.
You know, and other aspects in the Bible. You know,
You-
I'm just saying, y'all, man, y'all lost, bro. I feel sorry for y'all, bro. Like,
And you
man,
know what? And you know, I said this a few months ago, but I'm gonna say it again. Y'all live in the modern Sodom and Gomorrah, yo.
it's been Sodom and Gomorrah. It's
Yeah, I'm
been Sodom
talking.
and Gomorrah.
Yeah, right. We know that.
But it
I'm
even got
talking-
more like Sodom and Gomorrah now, though. I get what you're saying. It's more like Sodom and Gomorrah now than it was. Because remember, I think it was about like early, like in the 2000s, and because I remember we was talking about that on when it was Yahoo. That's why I always give Mark Cuban his props. 'Cause I remember
Yeah.
Mark Cuban was the first one that started this, getting people to talk to each other, and he had classes on, and he had all this technology. He had so many groups. He had state groups. He had sports. He had everything. He had everything. We used to sit there and talk about this stuff way before YouTube and all this.
Yup.
What's the other one? TikTok and all this little crazy behind stuff, man. I guarantee y'all won't be talking like that how we was talking back then. But then again, y'all wasn't even born back then. See, we had respect for one another back then. When an old person tell you something, I don't care if they was drunk or not, you still sat there and you had to listen to them because there was something that he or she was going to tell you that you're going to miss on. And 9 out of 10, they probably know who your mom and your daddy was. Or your auntie, your uncle, whoever raised you kind of thing. Because that's how it was when I was growing up. That's when I went somewhere, I was like, I ain't acting up, man. Bump that. Everybody know who my mom and daddy is.
I remember. I never shared it. I remember when my father passed March 23rd, 1989. My late father passed 1989. And it was this guy, he was on crack. And he said, I know something wrong with you, but just remember this.
Hey, underrated, I gotta make a quick phone call. Hold it down for me right quick, please, sir.
Okay. All right. So what happened? Your guy, he was on crack. And he said something to you know what? You keep on hitting these streets. You keep on telling that truth. Because you're gonna have a lot of struggles ahead of you when you get older now. But you keep on. And to look back with me and the other brothers, been on here, our hoops, you know, thanks for coming. And what's so sad about it, you got some people, even my age group, is not paying attention. And they feel that Whatever they say don't have no prevalence to it, but it does. I don't care. This is how it is. This is how they perspective. In life, there are rules and regulations, and we gotta abide by it. When I said God would touch that spine, God would touch that spine and make you know, hey, you ain't doing it like this. I'm gonna take it away from you because I gotta touch your spine. See, God will not steer you wrong, family. We gotta understand the devil comes in every shape and form, and comes in every head you cannot imagine. So when you talk bad to another person, don't think there's nothing that's gonna happen to you or your family, anybody else. Because this is God order that I'm talking to y'all. This ain't no hype stuff that I'm talking about. Now we can have a conversation as long as it ain't disrespectful or something. But y'all want to take it to a extreme that make you think you right and everything. Who you think that you who hands that you in? You definitely ain't in God's hands, because if you in God's hands, you want your fellow man or your fellow man, your fellow woman to do, to be better, even in disagreement. So, better understand, yo. I'm telling y'all. So that's what I'm saying. Get back into sports. Better know about the greats. Not just 20, 30 years, but more than that. Listen to the stories, what they had to overcome. And they don't have to be stars. They could be players. How they have to overcome. Back in the 50s and the 60s, they had to, I'm talking about basketball, even football, I believe, so too. I think football, they had a little more trainers, but that's give and take. But in basketball, if you hurt your knee, your ankle, they have to wrap it up themselves. So, better understand that. Shoot, I bet you never heard of the great Rick Barry. He went to college, went to Miami Hurricanes. So, pay some respect, y'all. Pay some respect. The NFL draft is tonight. It's going to be at, I believe, 8 o'clock. First round is tonight. And I believe tomorrow's the second and third round. Second, third round is tomorrow. And Saturday, from 3 to 7. I think third round, 3 rounds to 7 rounds. So, I want you to go check that out. And I'm like I said, I'm a New Yorker, so I'm a Jet fan. So see what the Jets gonna do that round, that pick 10. But just understand, y'all. Just learn from people that walk the walk, and they don't have to be all. That you already know them. But there's always somebody that you can learn from. And we have to understand that. That's why I talk about eternal learning. Eternal learning, you always learn. Your mind always want to learn about great things. So
All right, bro, I'm back. My
all
boy
right.
called me. My OG called me, man. My OG, man. I told y'all
Okay.
the dudes that I talked to that's from out here, that lives out here
Mhm.
on the coast, they all from New
Mhm.
York.
Word?
You know, yeah, I've been to all the homies
Yeah, you did tell me.
that
Right,
come.
right,
Yeah, they from New York, man. Them dudes be having me dying, man. He just had me dying just now. About he get on the panel with these dudes and everything, and then he heard one of the dudes' voices on there. He said, "Shut your old ass up." He was like, "What?" And he was like, "What's your name, son?" He's like, "Man, you don't need to know my name." He's like, "Yeah, I think I know." He said, "Matter of fact, ain't you dating my daughter? I'm gonna tell you how disrespectful my daughter. I'm gonna tell my daughter how disrespectful you is toward me. You know she loved me, and I got the tapes, nigga." Then he want to try to cop the plea. I said, "I gotta get off of here."
right.
It's like I said, dudes be talking crazy and then don't even know. Like, you got some people, you got some older folks listening trying to correct y'all, but y'all don't want to get corrected. Y'all just want to still be disrespectful and or how they do on YouTube to get you all worked up, right? And then post it on the channel. See, I got this dude on. And shout out to my boy Big Worm though too, man. I know Big Worm, he working hard. My boy Big Worm, Shy Time. I know he don't
Yes.
come around.
Yeah,
And
shout out to nephew. Shout out to nephew.
oh yeah, guess who's coming back around when he gets time though? That nigga Sean. That nigga
Right?
Sean told me. Yeah, I told that Sean told me the other day, right? He said, "T Price, you had people really thinking I was light skinned." I was like, "Man, you used to stick for them light skinned niggas, man. That's why we used to talk to you like that, man. It was all out of fun and love." I never forget when Sean was on the screen. "Hey, y'all don't want to smash Steph Curry? Fuck all y'all. I'm never coming back, man." He went on ape shit, boy. And then he came
Yeah.
back on the next stream, was like, "What's up, guys?" I'm like, "Hey, man, so I thought you wasn't coming back, bro." We still accepted the nigga. Because we know how it is. It gets like that sometimes, man. It gets heated. But I'm coming to the point in my life, I don't like to have heated debates with nobody because no matter what I say, and that's why everybody be like, "Oh, let's vote." Yeah, you just gonna vote for this dude because he's talking about your favorite player. You don't try to put no biasness in it. Everybody just think whatever they say, it just wins. No, it doesn't. Y'all really thinking y'all pulling out jokers and shit? You ain't pulling out no jokers.
Yeah.
We pull.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
as the OGs used to tell me, when you come with that
Mhm.
big joker, that trumps everything.
Right. I smack you with Big Joker. Shut up. And I mean, shut up. Thank you for my books. We won the game. Or play CeeLo 4-5-6 on your fool. Shut up. Shut up. Well, I'm
Oh,
fucking
let me ask you a question, underrated. How's that PS5, man? How is it? You still in
man.
love with it?
You have to love it. You have to love it. Let me.
Mhm.
I ain't got the new games, but the games that I got, I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying.
Yeah.
We got to do a special on it on my dad, man. War Razor is
Man, let me ask you something though, bro. On some realness though, how come it takes so long to get stuff in the mail nowadays? Cause you remember that anthrax shit started.
yeah.
Why is it so? You can order something and the shit still don't come in. Like, dude, I'm still waiting on my Nintendo Switch. I've been ordering me a Switch. I ordered it like a month ago. I still ain't got it yet. But they
Yeah.
don't. But one thing about me is that when I do order stuff, especially that I'm being out here where I'm at, it takes a long ass fucking time compared to being anywhere else. Because I got the tracking device for it and everything like that. You know, So they had to rescind it again. Yeah, that's why I ain't went live because this summer I'm going live on the Switch. So I mean, when I get that Switch to be playing, he's on fire.
Yeah, yeah, but the War Fraser is a problem. Well, I'm just now we gonna talk about War Fraser, man, because nobody every time we talk about great guards, we never talk about War Fraser. War Fraser is a problem. Every time I play this motherfucker, if you don't get it fucking final, this motherfucker have a triple double already at the first half.
Yeah. Hey, this is me. Now that now that I'm thinking about the games, like especially the Lakers game tonight, they could say Jordan lost 13 in a row, but we know the true meaning of that. You know, um, yeah, Jordan still lost, but they lost to the champions, just like the Lakers are doing right now. So
Right.
y'all using that same logic on Jordan, but Jordan did not have a player like LeBron had. So y'all don't like to put stuff in context. And then when I sit back and go back into the algorithm in my brain, I'd be like, these dudes are smoking rocks. Lava rocks. You can't that's why I always say you cannot compare different eras to another player. It's impossible. Because they don't go by the same rules. They've been changing the rules since 2004, 2005 season, all the way to the present. So that means that's 19 years. And how long Jay Reed from Akron and their draft class, '06 draft class, the '03 Banana Boat brothers, they've been changed since their whole career based out of 2 years was basically strictly from rule changes. Y'all don't take that into account of anything. But it is what it is. These players are good in certain ways, but at the same time, the players that really truly deserve it, they don't. Because that's why fans now like to tear down everybody because they see everybody on ESPN do it. Then y'all listen to anybody that agrees with y'all favorite player, and then they talk about somebody else. Oh man, you can't compare this. He has the most missed shots and all this other stuff. Well, LeBron about to have the most missed shots too. So what's the excuse going to be this time? Oh, but he played longer. And he never was a pass first person. Let's just keep it real. His first 2 seasons, I will say that. But after that, he led the team in shots from his third year all the way on. Just look it up. So this narrative about him is unfair, but this is what I've been saying. He brought this on himself. How you gonna call yourself the greatest player of all time when you throw your teammate, and not only that, you throw your teammates, coaches. I never heard you been accountable for why your team lost ever. And I liked how Eddie House. They tried to set Eddie House up last week on that show that comes on before First Things First. And Eddie House was like, I was on the game, yeah, I was playing in the game, but he played the fourth quarter.
But
So you blaming your teammates? See, you got some people that really gotta fix that. But this is why LeBron James and his fan base and the media, they ain't gonna show that clip or anything like that. Have them to clap back on it. Have they clapped back on that shit yet? No, because it's not fair. It go against the narrative. This is why we try to tell y'all. It's about this divide and conquer stuff, man. People that lived it, they be like, man, please, we know what happened. Y'all could say Kobe lost 2 finals, fine, okay. Duncan would have been 6-0 if he was in that game. He could have been 6-0 like MJ. But one thing that Duncan didn't do was repeat. That's the only thing he did. Kobe repeated twice, and y'all still disrespect that man. If you want me to respect the man,
right, and that's
but then again they want me to respect the player that went 4-6. Man, get the fuck out of here.
and let's put some respect on Tim Duncan. You know me, Tim Duncan is not a talker. When Miami beat San Antonio, you know what he said, we coming back and beat them. And look what they did that following year. They beat the hell. Tim Duncan's not a talker, y'all.
And shout out to Tim Duncan, man, the fundamental. Because I always said this is the thing. They elevate Duncan over Kobe, which is fine to me. But at the same time, that's how much the disrespect is when Kobe beat this nigga more to get to the finals. Yeah, San Antonio got some get back, but Kobe beat him more. But y'all still got to rank. That's why I don't rank players. Them two right there by far are the best players in their generation to me. It's Kobe first, then Duncan. Because no matter what y'all can take away from them, y'all, and this is another thing I understand when it comes to Kobe and Mike and Magic. Y'all always just want to say you can't pick. Them players back then didn't want to pick and choose who their teammates was. I remember videos. I still even got the VHS of them. If they was putting out that question, I was saying to myself, why are they asking these players this for? Now later on down the line, what they always say, oh, me going to join up with Mike? Oh no, I can't do that, man. I can't do that. I want to beat Mike. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to go against him. You fighting for see who's the best. It's not like that no more. Y'all want to say this nigga is Thanos? How this nigga Thanos? He only got 4 rings. Steph Curry's right there with him with 4. I don't care about Finals MVPs because he should have had 2 of them. That's why Andre Iguodala was sitting there looking like he won Prom King when he got that award. He know good and well he should have won. The numbers that Steph Curry put up and he still wasn't. That was the only time in NBA history where the Finals MVP was voted for twice.
Right.
I've been telling y'all a story for years about this, but y'all say I don't know what I'm talking about. Whatever. And we already know Kobe should have had more MVPs. We already know that.
Yeah.
Y'all want to talk about y'all want to talk about it. They want to talk about a 10-year stretch, right? Look at a Kobe 10-year stretch that he did. And you tell me, I'll take that compared to when LeBron going to 10. Yeah, LeBron went to 10. I give him that. He went to 10. Show you did. Show you right. He did. He did not play against the competition. Y'all always want to talk about records and stuff. When Kobe was going through that shit, just because you had 50 wins back in the West wasn't a guarantee you was going to make the finals. I mean, make it to the playoffs. I mean, there's a lot of 50-winning teams did not make the playoffs. Go look it up.
Yeah.
See, when we start talking, that's why. Shout out to Two Raw for TV. Shout out to my boy LB. And then them the originators. I learned it from them, man. My boy Ticket, LVZ. I know, and man, I just remember back in the days, man, we used to sit there and debate, but it wasn't nowhere. You know, everything don't last forever. We get all that. That's why everybody is doing their own thing. My boy Green, shout out to my boy Greenlee. My boy Green. Hollywood Hearn. That nigga gonna change his name to Hollywood Hearn. Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
my boy Will Strong, where is your hand?
Okay, Will Strong, yo, yeah, man, we gotta hear from you, man. Where is your hand?
I send him link every stream about you. I know he be busy sometimes and shit like that's my boy though. Shout out to my boy Will though, man. Cause hey, I remember all them times they was talking shit about the Knicks. The Knicks say shit. James Dolan this and this and this, but ever since they said that shit. And then look at the first year. Oh, it's just a 1-year thing. They ain't gonna make it to the playoffs again. Well, they made it to the playoffs again. So y'all gotta start. I'm just glad. Hey, when the Knicks in the playoffs, y'all, it's a good thing, man. Especially if the Knicks. I just wish Chicago could fix their shit. I don't know what the fuck they doing. Chicago sports has just been bad. Whoever owned the Chicago teams is just bad, bro. They're not giving the fans what they want, bro. They just not. I feel bad for Justin Fields, but hey, he has a chance though. He's in Pittsburgh, you know. Yeah, let me ask you this though, underrated. On my last final thoughts, I got about 10 minutes. Do you think ever in your lifetime see a black quarterback that looks just like us? Not no mixed breed, no disrespect to the mixed breeds or anything like that. But you see college football, right? Look at all the black quarterbacks that's in there. Somebody gonna have to win something now, right? Or they're gonna still gonna let it. You know, we already know it's gonna be the Mahomes. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be the Mahomes show all the way through. Because I've been told y'all a long time ago that shit was gonna happen. The NFL been moved on. One thing the NBA hasn't done, they still holding on to God saves his hand, and it ain't going nowhere. Hey, you talking about what years that Kobe won MVP? Come on, Jason the Kid. We is not going to do that. See, that's what I understand. Look at the man numbers that he did in that 10-year stretch. You can take the years away from Shaq. When LeBron was winning the MVPs and shit like that, Kobe should have been winning that shit too. We already know it's that Colorado shit. Y'all don't like to keep it a buck, keep it a thou wow. That's why I don't. That's why I don't like talking to basketball with y'all. Some of y'all LeBron James. I know you family though. You different. But I'm talking about people that like you that 10 times worse than you. Y'all don't want to get. Y'all don't like to call a card a card. It's just like this. Let me give you a great example. Underrated. He beat Kobe head to head. Okay, fine. Michael Jordan lost to Kobe head to head. Is Kobe better than Mike? So they want every record that's accoladed to him. That's why I be saying, when that day comes, are y'all still gonna hold them to that higher standard then? No, y'all ain't. Y'all too much caught up in the sauce. But we already had that debate on Ticket Channel. When I asked that question on the panel, and everybody was like, I still have him the second greatest player of all time. Mr. AK, I did never cheat the game. AKA the Miami Heat was not a super team. Yeah, stop it, LeBron. You just be lying for no reason, bro. Because you know your fans going to eat it up and the people in the media going to back you up. It's been like that for years. I've been seeing the whole thing from the beginning all the way to your end of your career. And we're going to have to deal with you again with your sons. It is what it is, bro. But stop lying to the people. Stop being accountability. Oh, it's just like my favorite one of you when you came to the podium and you had your cast on and you said you was playing the series with a broken arm. When I saw you throw yourself an alley-oop off the glass and dunked it and hung on the rim, and you know how you like to flex your muscles like I'm a motherfucking problem. That kind of shit, right? Oh, you already gave out the excuse already before you played the Nuggets. And then you know what the media gonna do? Run with it. But know who else ain't gonna? Guess who else gonna get that cake? They're gonna get that cake ate out in front of national TV. KD if he don't win this series. See, they hold everybody else to the highest standard. Give this man the excuses, and y'all still follow for that shit. That's not fair. That man got to eat some humble pie too. But don't worry, his humble pie gonna come in the worst way.
Yeah, true. I tell you, this people crazy.
Mm-hmm.
They're stuck on stupid, man.
It's crazy underrated. It's crazy, man. That's why I don't get into having this conversation with my nephew. My nephew, he a big time LeBron fan now. I'm like, Neff, you don't see stuff that I see. I know everybody else in the family, they just think he ain't never done this, he ain't never done that. I'm like, yeah, okay, he ain't never done that, that's fine. But y'all can't sit there and try to talk about Michael Jordan. Well, every man and every woman has problems. They done something. There's no perfect something. There's no perfect anybody. There's just not. Especially if you're in that realm of being in that industry, you got secrets, nigga. It's about who secrets come out and some doesn't. My auntie Ben told me that when I was a little boy. You got some kids, you got some children, you got some people that's big time that are not, or whatever the case. You got some secrets that come out, and you got some secrets that never come out. And the ones that never come out is the ones that people really think that are something. Help us, Lord Jesus. I can remember that same speech, underrated. I was 3 years old when she told me that. 3. I'm 45 years old. The last time I talked to her, I told her, I was like, you still remember that? Like, remember, I had to listen. And that's what y'all told me to do. You go sit down and listen. But my last final thoughts for this game, I just think the Lakers going to win tonight, personally. If they don't win tonight, it's over. Would I be surprised if the Nuggets win? I'm picking Philadelphia. I'm picking all home teams to win tonight. What you got underrated?
Well, I got on what? You breaking up? Say that again.
I said I pick it all home team. I understand. Hey, Jason the Kid. That is true. That is true. But that's what LeBron fans like to do, though. I'm telling you, I had a dude just posted everything about how Bleacher Report where they rank Kobe Bryant, and then Kobe versus LeBron numbers. It's just crazy to me. I'm talking to those people. Y'all, and one thing y'all always say though too, if it's about the team. If it's about the team, how come he don't acknowledge his teammates like all the other great ones did? I'll wait. Go ahead, underrated. I'm just saying. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it thou wow, man. That's why I'm harping, and I learned that a long time ago. I learned that a long time ago. I seen how they deal Bill Cosby. I seen that they said any great black man ever in this life that's popped up as being better.
Yeah. Hello. Hello.
I'm here, bro.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, I
but
got about four. I got about 4 minutes. Go ahead. I'm
yeah,
just saying, man. Y'all, they don't like to keep that same energy on the radio. That's what I'm saying. And then when they want to sit there
they don't.
and really have a conversation, they don't really have that conversation. You know what I'm saying? It's about, and then this is another thing that kills me too. When you do talk about him, then they want to bring up Jordan. And they want no, we talking about that man right there. Stop deflecting. That's really considerate to me of being deflected. You deflecting the conversation. I'm just gonna keep it real. This is how I see it. That's why I'm be getting on here, going on everybody panels and shit like that, like I used to. That's why even occasionally, if I do, I normally sit quiet. I don't say anything because as soon as you say something, oh, it's World War III. You know what I'm saying? It should it shouldn't have to be that way, but it is. You know. But hey, but y'all have a great day. I will be on here in the morning. You know, I might be eating crow on my predictions, but it is what it is. But we don't know because I've been told y'all once they put betting in the favor in these games, and they talking about such and such get this, and y'all be sitting there spending your whole hard money on the shit. That's on y'all, bro. I ain't gonna spend my hard money on that stuff because I know behind what comes with it. Too much is given, too much is required. Y'all, if y'all out here betting, pay your debts too. Don't be missing on a milk carton like somebody that I know, like Lemonade Stand. Then he gonna come back 2 years later acting like he's, you know, yeah, mate, talking like he's from Australia and shit. Don't be doing all that shit. Pay your hey, pay your debts off. Don't be out here acting like you gonna be betting somebody and then you know good and well you ain't gonna pay the man. Don't do that. I know y'all ladies be doing the same thing too, but you know how it is, y'all. I'm just giving y'all some pointers, man. Y'all don't want to hear it, that's fine. But I don't get down like that. I don't bet. I don't do none of that stuff. It's done to me because I know what comes with that shit.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to my big bro, underrated Douglas. I'm telling y'all, man. You heard what he said in June. Bring your pencils and your papers because class is session. He's gonna be New York fitted, and he's gonna wear a skull rag, a do rag. Y'all niggas always want to talk about people 40 years old wearing do rags and shit like that or whatever like that. You gonna get on to do the same thing too. I don't wear do rags. I don't have no hair. That's my choice. Then I'm not paying no ridiculous behind prices for no goddamn haircut anyway. That's that's just not my jurisdiction. That's just not. But y'all be safe out there. Shout out to the ladies that too that support the movement, man. Y'all keep on doing what y'all gotta do, man. Just do it the right way. When you do it the right way, you get blessed like that. So but yeah, but like, share, subscribe. I'll holler at y'all later. All right, on the radio. All right, big bro. I'm about to get up
Thank
out
you.
of here.
Appreciate you. All right.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
I'm out, y'all. Peace.
Peace.